Yeah. Finna get it. Watch me. Finna get it now. Finna get it, watch me run it down. Finna get it, never backing out. Finna get it, yeah, I'm up and I'm out. Used to know me when I nothing in my pockets. Now they see me and they talking, always watching. I remember when you said I wouldn't make it. Now you mad because I took it, didn't fake it. Pressing every day, yeah, I was patient. Putting all that work, no hesitation. Now I'm getting everything I'm chasing. Look at me now, yeah, I'm elevation. Finna get it now. Finna get it, watch me run it down. Finna get it, never backing out. Finna get it, yeah, I'm up and I'm out. See me pulling up, they switching how they acting. Back then, you weren't here when I was lacking. Now you want a piece of what I'm stacking. But I remember everything that happened. Keep it moving, ain't no time for all that talking. I've been running to the bag, I'm never walking. They've been sleeping, I've been up until the morning. Now I'm winning and there ain't no way I'm falling. Finna get it now. Finna get it, watch me run it down. Finna get it, never backing out. Finna get it, yeah, I'm up and I'm out. Yeah, they doubted me, they did it, now they proud of me.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It's Whoop there, and welcome for the first race, the first evening of the round 4 of the InfinityGSeries 2026 here at the Red Bull Ring. And this evening, I won't be alone. The Frenchman invade the international broadcast of the InfinityGSeries. Jomas is with me. Good evening, Jomas.
Good evening.
How are you, Jomas?
Pretty good. It's my third round here.
Yeah.
Already. Also, I know that room you're in. I think I slept in that room once or twice. Like the snoring machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm back again somehow. They didn't fire me yet. And the Frenchmen are
Why
invading the
why do you want to be fired? You did an
I don't
excellent
know.
job until now. So, and I'm sure it will be perfect this evening, of course. Good evening, everyone in the chat. Welcome, everyone. I hope everything is okay regarding the sound. Don't hesitate to tell us in the chat if there is any issue, of course, with the broadcast. Last week, Jonas, we had two very exciting evenings, some very uncommon races with those tiny Honda N1 on the tiny layout of Lago Maggiore West End, if I remember correctly. Yeah, West End?
East End.
East End, my bad. But this week, more conventional race, I would say. The Red Bull Ring with the Mazda Spirit Racing Roadster 12R. Yeah, it's the exact name. Yes, I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, 15 laps on the Austrian racetrack. We've seen in the definitive results last week a lot of penalties. Let's hope this week it will be more quiet, more calm, maybe, because several teams took and several drivers took some penalty, some time penalty, and lost, of course, some points in the race for being in the top 6 overall.
Yeah, about penalties. I mean, yeah, Lago Maggiore East End. It's quite a technical track. It's a tricky, small track, not, and we don't really race on it much, to be fair. So maybe there were some mistakes, maybe some overconfidence. Can't tell for the drivers, but yeah, penalties happen. As you told me, there were like a lot of penalties.
14,
14 penalties. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So let's hope Red Bull Ring is going to be better. But considering the track, it's known to be kind of penalty happy as well. We have long straight lines, heavy braking zones, and then another long straight line and another heavy braking zone downhill as well. Yeah. So I'm just looking at the track on the left. So remember the Red Bull Ring, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. We are also in road cars.
Yeah.
So the brakes are not the greatest. That's for sure.
And on sport tires as well.
On sports tires. So yeah, if someone just outbrakes themselves about 5 meters, that could be a disaster.
Yeah, we will see how it will be this week. Of course, with two races this evening. Of course, two more races on tomorrow evening. First of all, let's take a look at the overall standings after 3 rounds in the InfinityGSeries. The 92 Esports leading with 118 points. P2, the Azteca Racing Motors of Brea and his teammates. P2, very, very solid results from now for the Azteca Racing Motorsport. The Vanquish Esports P3, Visceral, Old C Sport, and Custom GT fill the top 6 and the first 6 position of those standings, but still behind, it's still very close. A lot of teams can still pretend to be at least in the top 6, maybe in the top 12.
Yeah, I mean, considering like the top 6, maybe the top 3 is going to be a bit hard. Maybe top 4 even.
It can be still
like
open behind.
Yeah, I think the 2 last slots of the top 6 are still quite open. There's a bit of a gap. There's Visceral with 99 and Ols with 90, then 88 and 83. So it's not out of the realm to actually be able to overtake them, but it's gonna need some good racing on one part and some bad racing on another one. That's for sure. But I'd say so far the top 4 is safer due to the gap between P4 and P5. But then after there's another gap from P12 to P13, the second half of the grid, if you want to introduce them as well, or just follow the standings if you want.
Yeah, but we've seen last week it's pretty easy to lose a lot of points. We've seen the Elite Racing Squad finishing at the bottom of their race. Now the ERS is only P8, I would say. We've seen also the All C Sport drivers struggling a little in their races also. So yeah, it's very easy to lost points in this championship with this format, but it's very interesting because a lot of teams can still pretend to claim higher position until the end of the round 7 before the finals. I'm gonna say that the regular phase, the end of the regular phase at the end of round 7. So yeah, plenty of points to gain for every team until the end of round 7. 2 races, like I said, the first race of the evening with our 3 teams for the orange group and the blue group, the Azteca Motorsport, the My Team Esports, the AGT Drivers, the Team Monza Racing, the Visceral Esports, and the Avutarda Racing team. Very quick drivers, very quick team in this first race of the evening. It can be a very interesting race for the teams who will race after this one.
Clearly, and I think it's gonna be down to the drivers on this track. There's 9 corners, 9, 10 tops. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9.
Yeah,
9 corners. So to make the difference, it's gonna be quite hard. It's gonna be on the braking. It's gonna be on acceleration, being the earliest possible on the acceleration, and obviously, the cornering. But it's gonna be different philosophies for cornering. Maybe you want to brake a bit more of the speed and turning, and then go on the throttle more, or do you want to keep more momentum, but you're going to sacrifice maybe a bit more the exit of the corner and then the following straight. That's going to be very close. The smallest mistakes are going to be very, very harsh, and I think the track limit penalties are going to be super harsh as well on this track,
especially on this track.
Yeah, it's super easy to get them. And I think it's quite punishing on this track. It's at the end of sector 2, so after the 2 left-handers. So you brake right at the middle of the track, or the straight line. So that's gonna be, it's not the harshest of the penalty zones that we can see in this game, but it's definitely not it's not the best, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the drivers already trying some interesting strategies for qualifying.
Yeah, so, we'll see that in a few minutes, of course.
Yeah, but I can see that. You don't.
I see it also. I have it on my screen.
Not you. The spectators don't see it.
Of course.
Not yet.
Of course. But we'll see that in a few minutes. Just a reminder regarding the format of the race for this round 4 Red Bull Ring with the Mazda Racing Spirit Roadster 12R. 15 laps on the Red Bull Ring with a 10-minute qualifying session, of course, but it's only a 1-lap attempt for everyone. The tire wear is set on 23 times, the fuel consumption rate on 6 times, and there is also a rule regarding tires. It's only a sport, soft and hard, and it's mandatory to do at least 5 laps on the hard compounds for all drivers in this race. I think it's going to be a one-stop race like what we've seen from the start of the championship. I think with probably a pit stop at mid-race, maybe some drivers trying an undercut depending on what tires they will start the race, or depending what happened on track. Of course, there is still several strategy that can be effective for this combo.
I'm trying to think about strategies right now because, again, I haven't tried the combo at all. But I'm trying to think and look at also looking at the tire wear. Like, I've seen some drivers on lap 3, and their tire wear is quite substantial. It's already like about a quarter or whatever. So how many laps you said?
15 laps.
15. Oh, I mean, 5 laps minimum on hards. Yeah, sure. But can you do 10 laps on the softs is my question now. That's my first question of the day. Can you do 10 laps?
Yeah, maybe 9 and 6 or 8 and 7. We will see. We'll see that.
Yeah. Well, because what I'm trying to think is it more beneficial to do the first stint on softs or not? But if you do the first stint on softs, you're going to be heavier, so more tire wear because you're heavier.
And it will also depend on where you will start on the starting grid, by the way. Maybe if you start ahead of the starting grid, maybe you will start on soft tires to try to escape from the drama behind you. And if you start at the back of the grid, maybe you will start on hards to lose at a minimum of time.
Yeah, I think I actually think that it's going to be really split at the start of the race. Like the top half will be on softs, the second half will be on hards.
Yeah.
Because there's about 3 seconds gap between the two tires, if I'm not mistaken. Like theoretically, maybe less on this track, but clearly that's it's gonna be interesting to see if they're really pitting or not early. Because if your tires are dead, they're going to be dead, and 2 stops are not beneficial here. The pit stop is way too long.
Yeah. And after this first race, there is another race, of course, with also great team, well positioned in the general standings. The Vanquish Esports, the Maniac Revolution, the Hydra Rain Sport team, the Halls Esports, the Jokers team, and the Annexion team for this second race of the evening. Around 9:30, depending if we start on time this first race of the evening, if there is no delay. There is also no setup on the cars this week compared to last week, where setup were fully open. I'm gonna say there was only a restriction regarding power and weight. This time everyone is on the same car. It's one make. It's also, I think, the first one make no setup race of the championship, because round 1 was with 2 different Group B rally car. Round 2 on Bathurst was with multiple Group 4 cars, and last week it was a one make but fully open in terms of setup. So it's a classic, I would say, combo regarding the parameters, Jomas, this time. So it's everyone on the same car, so the pace will be very, very important for this round.
Yeah, I think it's closer to what we can see in GTWS or even sport mode as a whole. Maybe a bit less on the tires, to have like not medium softs or hard mediums, to have 2 compounds that are actually not next to each other. That's maybe a bit less common in sport mode, but it's way more classic in a way combo. Just one car, you don't have any setups, BOP is on, so you can't do any setups anyway. You can't do wide body kits. You can't do you can do aero parts, but it's not gonna matter anyway.
Because
I think the only thing that's gonna matter is the rims.
I think
they actually have an impact on the car, so so that's something to look. I'm trying to see, and I think there are some are different.
Maybe it can be important to have maybe not the stock rims, to have a better, I think, tire wear,
or an offset or everything. So like offset, I think makes the tires wider, or not the tires themselves, but like the distance between the tires, the inside one and the outside ones, a bit wider. So that means you have more grip usually. That can bring other issues, but if that issue doesn't arise, it can be beneficial. So that's something to keep an eye on. I see many penalties already, like
same
through the cars.
Same.
Very common to have penalties all around. So as I said earlier, it's what we said earlier even. It is very easy to get a penalty here, and it is very easy to maybe lose slipstream or just ruin your quali lap.
And also we have to keep in mind also where the slow zone penalty is, right before the 2 right turns at the end of the track. So it's also not the it's also very penalizing, I would say, having the slow zone. The slow zone is I don't remember if they change it or not. No, it's before the 2 left, the 2 right-handers before turn 9 and 10. So also we have to keep in mind this as well for the race. Before watching what happened on track and having the presentation of our 6th first team of the evening by Finlay, let's take a look first at the waiting and stopping zone for the qualifying session for everyone. So first we have the not the waiting zone. The waiting zone. Perfect. The waiting zone is at the outside of turn 9 and 10. And when drivers have finished their lap, they park their car on the runoff area at the exit on turn 1. So this is our waiting and stopping zone for the qualifying session, for the 2 qualifying session of the evening. I'm just taking a look if is everyone on track. No, we have only 11 drivers in the lobby. I think we are missing one my team driver, if I'm checking correctly. Yes, we have only one my team driver in the lobby. I think the second one shouldn't be long. I've seen a lot of my team supporters in the chat. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're okay. I hope everything is fine for the broadcast. Start of the qualifying session in less than 10 minutes now. We can maybe just watch, maybe go in the warm-up session just to take a look maybe at our drivers already on track. The Visceral Esports still with Raime Marti and Ligadas. I think we've only seen those 2 drivers for the Visceral. Oh no, it was Icon last week on Lago Maggiore, but Raime Marti and Ligadas for the Visceral Report, 2 very quick drivers. We have to keep an eye on Jonas for the first race.
Yeah, clearly. I don't want to say they're the favorites, but they're pretty much like, if you want to bet on a team, that's gonna be them.
Yeah.
Visceral is quite established now. If I'm not mistaken, they kind of came back in GT Sport since last year.
Mm-hmm.
They have very good drivers, so that is actually a team to look at. What I see as well is one do have the rear wing and the other one doesn't, but as we're under BOP, it doesn't matter anyway. It's just cosmetic. But just wanted to point that out, that 2 drivers with the same livery don't have the same aero parts.
And same for the Azteca, by the way. The 2 cars doesn't have the same aero parts.
Yeah, it's not the same.
For Brea
Maybe just
and Diego Rojas.
Personal preference, I would say, most likely.
Yeah, the duo Diego Rojas and Brea who did together the round 2 on Bathurst. We said to keep an eye on the Visceral, but the Visceral Esport is not the better team in the standings for this first race. It's the Azteca P2 overall, with 1 win for Brea last week, 5 podiums from the start of the championship, 1 fastest lap overall. It was during round 1 for Carrot. For the Azteca, I think it's a good test also for the Azteca, this combo with the 5 teams against them in this race.
Oh yeah, clearly. Especially as I think this track is going to favor teamwork more than anything else. We've seen how they work. I've seen them firsthand on Bathurst. And as we say, the teamwork makes the dream work, right? So it's just really another team to look at with the Viscerals. They're maybe lacking a tiny bit of pace, like from what I see in the standings, but we're talking about a 10th of margin, so it's really nothing. But I also feel like they take more penalties than Visceral, and when I just say that, Diego just took a penalty. Yeah. So yeah, that's we're gonna have to be careful. Like, they're gonna have to be careful about this to actually not drop any penalty and ruin their quali lap. I also see the first corner they extended the track limits. Do they? Let me check if they actually get a penalty. Yeah, they get a penalty, so they can't do that.
It's weak penalty in the lobby settings, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not set on strong for the track limit parameter. And before the start of the qualifying session, in less than 5 minutes, we have a video recorded by Finlay, who is not with us for a few rounds as he's preparing his exams, and we wish him the best, of course, for his exams. He did a tiny video of presentation of our 6 teams for the first race of this round 4 of the InfinityGSeries.
Well, folks, welcome back to the... Well, good evening everyone, it's Finlay here, and I'm off ski for exams now, so I can't do any more commentating, but I have been with you from the start of the season, so I've sort of been able to do this tale of the tape thing. I've been looking at all the teams, their performances. I've got a massive spreadsheet with all the data on it, and the folks at Mac25 have asked me to just record a race preview of sorts for each of the 4 races we'll be seeing this evening and tomorrow, to sort of give you an idea of who the main runners and riders are and what we can expect from the teams across the next couple of days. So here we are, you join me in my garden. It's sunny up here in Scotland for once, and we'll take a look at race 1. I'll only be looking at the teams, really. The guys will be looking at the track combination in the car, the Mazda Roadster, the Red Bull Ring, but the teams we have for this first race of the evening are very interesting. I mean, the main favourites for the race, you'd have to say, would be Azteca Racing Motorsport, who currently sits second in the team's championship. Jose Brea, really fast Spanish Gran Turismo World Series driver. He's been an ever-present across the first 3 rounds, and the first 3 rounds have bared a podium finish for the team in all 3 of the races so far this season. They finished 3rd and 4th at the opening race at Deep Forest, in a race which did see the 2 92 cars pull away, but I believe it was Raul Pessoa and Ghost Baby were the 2 drivers at the helm of the 92 cars there, but Carrot did record the fastest lap of the round by 3/10 of a second as well, and that was across all 4 races. He was still 3/10 quicker than any other effort, so they gained the extra bonus point there. Diego Rojas made his first appearance of the season at Mount Panorama and couldn't have done much better. He won the race in the 4-car battle with his teammate, and the 2 Alien Motorsports cars of Mehdi Hafidi and Maka, who kind of messed each other up, came to blows a couple of times, committed the cardinal sin of racing and not coming to blows with your teammate, and that allowed the Azteca cars to go forth, and it would have been a 1-2 for them, but Brea did gain a penalty for weaving down the back straight on the final lap in defence, so it was only a 1-3, but still a very good effort. And I would say, for this particular race, they are the big favourites, so I'll be looking at them to go far and make it count. Next, we look at my team, Esports, one of the best teams in the French Tour system, making their Mac25 debut this season after limited running in the French Tour this season. For various reasons. They've had a dreadful first 2 races after being considered outsiders for even a Gold Run rocket spot by some people, especially our French commentator Rouyoub. But their season was kind of summed up at Lego Major. Defcon took home the team's first ever podium finish, or so he thought, and his wife, who I'm sure is in the chat again this evening. It was only for it to be taken away from them thanks to a penalty for exceeding track limits, dropping him down to P7. Punisher's P5 in that race is their best finish of the season so far. They currently sit P17 in the championship, and there was a major improvement needed for them. I'm just scrolling my laptop down to our 3rd team in this split. AGT Drivers, a fairly mundane start to the season, which absolutely erupted to life at Lego Major. They picked up their first podium finish of the season through Herr Kreuzer, and it was a 3-4 finish for the team. You'd actually think, I was on commentary for that race last week, Kreuzer probably had the pace to win the race, but there was a mid-race incident that sent him back to P7, and he built his way back up superbly and took home a deserved podium finish, even if that was in part thanks to Defcon's penalty. Their 30-point haul from that round is 12 points more than their previous most, and they now sit in 12th, occupying the last silver rocket spot. And they've been looking to build on some much-needed momentum from that last round at Major tonight at the Red Bull Ring. Next, we move to Team Monza Racing, the top seed in their group, and they were always going to have a difficult time so far this season thanks to the departures of 2 World Series drivers, Giorgio Mangano and Marco Besnelli, but 16th in the championship is well below their expectation. They've had the same driver lineup for all 3 rounds this season. Simo took home a podium finish at the first round of the season at Deep Forest Raceway, and the fastest lap of the race on the alternate strategy, opting for the softs in the final stint, but it's been all downhill from there after a 25-point hole in the first round. Simo did set the fastest lap of the race at Mount Panorama as well, but P4, and a 14-second penalty for Grassa put him down to P9, and the Lego Major has gone from bad to worse for Simo's teammate Grassa, with a disconnection completely nullifying the hard work of his teammate who came home P6, so only 9 points for the round. And Simo's been doing really well this season, really pulling the team's weight, but if Team Monza Racing are to stick with Grassa, he needs to start pulling his own weight considerably, because he's not up to the scratch of Simo so far. Visceral Esports are making their debuts in this ecosystem. They currently sit P4 on the championship with the Canadian team. We kind of expected that. They've got a really good driver lineup, and they were the highest scorers of the entire round at Mount Panorama at round 2, 42 points with a 1-3, Legatus winning the race ahead of Jaime Marti, and the fastest aggregate time of all 24 teams overall. Penalties blighted them at the first round of the season at Deep Forest Raceway, with Legadas dropping to P10 after picking up 12 seconds due to various incidents. And Legadas has been an ever-present for the team. He finished P2 with Lego Maggior, with Icon P5 in his first race of the season. They're already very much part of the furniture in this series, and anything less than the Golden Rockets berth at the end of the season for them would be considered a failure. And our final team of the round, Avitada Racing Team, they were always going to be outsiders for the event. They currently sit P22 out of 24 in the championship, having occupied the last pre-qualifier spot to even get here in the first place, which is a superb effort. They are gradually improving with every round. They picked up 5 points in round 1, 8 in round 2, and 10 in round 3, with a high finish of P9 for Galacoit at Maggior. He was pushing further up, potentially for P8 ahead, one of the Nexus drivers, but he was definitely aided by Garassa's disconnection there. They're basically almost certainly consigned to the Bronze Rockets, but now they're just racing for pride. A couple of standout results, if and when they can manage it, and maybe getting some more broadcast time, probably the aims for them as they look towards a Bronze Rockets playoff spot. So that's the 6 teams for race 1 of the evening and of the round at the Red Bull Ring, and I'll be seeing you back after the first race for another race 2 preview very soon. Bye for now and enjoy the race.
Thank you very much, my dear Finlay, for this amazing video presenting our 6 teams for the first race of the round 4. Like Finlay said, yeah, most teams that are well positioned for a spot in the Golden Rocket. Some teams still to gain some important points to maybe take a position in the top 12. So yeah, it's gonna be a very, very interesting race coming in a few minutes, my dear Jomas, with the qualifying session about to start in, I think, 1 or 2 minutes. Have you spotted something interesting before the start of the qualifying session?
Yes, penalties everywhere.
Penalties everywhere? Okay, good.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I see. It's I was looking at Jaime Marti. He took a penalty. Then I was looking at Ligadas, took a penalty. Then Brea, I think his teammate took a penalty. It's just, yeah, like right now, Punisher got a penalty. It's so easy to just Simo took a penalty as well. It's so easy to get penalties here. It's very, very easy because you see all the tarmac on the outside. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take every little inches. But if you go slightly over, you may gain half a tenth and you're gonna lose a second because of the penalty. So it's a balancing act, I think, for qualifying, especially because you have a one-shot. I was about to say one-shot penalty, but a one-shot lap of one-shot qualifying.
Yeah, don't take a one-shot penalty in your one-lap attempt of qualifying.
I mean, because there's gonna be a one way to be last.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I've seen Punisher leaving the lobby.
Yep, me too.
I think he will rejoin quickly. Just taking a look at our lineup for this first race. For the Team Monza Racing, we have Garassa and Just Simo, the 2 Italian drivers we've seen already in the previous round of the InfinityGSeries 2026. For the Visceral, it's Ligadas and Jaime Marti. Brea and his teammate, I have seen it's Diego Rojas, yeah, and Brea for the Azteca. Regarding my team, it's Defcon and Punisher. For the AGT drivers, it's Tomat, the Portuguese driver, and Perlita, the Spanish driver. And we also have for the Avutada Racing Team Galicoids, and I think it's Oui. I don't know how you can pronounce it. How you will pronounce it, Jean-Mas? Oui. Good question. Good question.
I mean, Wewe?
Yeah,
I'm
Wewe.
not sure.
Wewe.
Don't ask my Spanish. It's
same
terrible.
to me. Same to me.
I have 5 words in my vocabulary, and that's about it. Like, I'm already struggling enough to be like commentating in English. Like, Finlay, come back, please. And
We miss you, Finlay.
But don't ask me to do Spanish. I'm bad. Like, go to the Spanish stream instead.
let's say Wewe. It's fine. Wewe. I
Yeah.
prefer Wewe. And sorry in advance if
I'm gonna go on Google Translate and ask
Yeah, ask
like
to
the
Google
reading
Translate.
stuff.
Yeah, of course. Okay, qualifying session is starting while Jomas is doing some research on Google, and the qualifying session is starting. Everyone in their out lap, of course, and our 12 drivers will park their car in the waiting zone at the exit of turn 9. And we also have the team order for the qualifying session. First team to be called will be Avutarda Racing Team. Second team to be called the My Team Esports. Then Team Monza Racing, AGT Visceral Esports, and the Azteca Motorsport. Last team to be called for this qualifying session.
It's way.
Wait.
I'm kidding. It's wee.
It's wee.
It's wee. It's kind of a middle ground between the two. It's a wee, but let's say wee. It's gonna be fine.
Wee. Okay.
Yeah.
And it sounds very French as well. Wee.
Yes, it's gonna be very French for the international stream. It's gonna be great.
We've said that French are invading the international broadcast, so do with the French.
Yep.
Okay, so everyone has left the pit lane, so everyone is about to park their cars in a few seconds, and first team to be called in a few moments will be the Avutarda Racing Team with Wewe and his teammate, Gallicoits, my bad, for the Avutarda, with a very nice livery, by the way, for the Avutarda.
They're all great, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, everyone is about to park their car in to the waiting zone.
Oh, people bum draft each other on the parking zone.
Boo.
Again.
And and
Oh, that's such a shot.
I don't. Oh, nice.
Like, I don't know if you see the same camera angle as me, but damn, I have like one hell of a shot.
I don't have it, I think. Okay, Avutarda drivers called to enter into the pit lane to change tires. Be careful to not take a few seconds of penalty. Okay, Gallicoit is in the pit lane. Wee is about to enter. And it really looks like, for those who are watching, especially IMSA races, it looks like some MX5 races, the support race we have before any big IMSA races. We had the opportunity with Jomas to go to Daytona to watch the Rolex 24 at Daytona, and we've seen the support race with all those MX5 flat out into the banking of Daytona. It really looks like this car, the MX5 racing. It's the MX5 Global Championship. I don't remember the exact name of the.
I think it's the MX5 Global Cup or something.
Yeah.
The car is the MX5 Cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, clearly you have like 40 MX5 all angry coming at
Very
you.
angry.
It's like a big wasp coming like, and then when they pass through, it just never stops. And then there's a yellow flag because someone just binned it, and it's not as angry.
And the cars racing really looks like this one we have actually on screen.
Yeah.
Very minimal in terms of racing elements. I would say very close of the stock or road legal version of the car.
I think you take this car, you put you change the transmission and you put a racing cockpit, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. My team driver also leaving the pit lane, second team to be called, the Team Monza Racing of Garassa and Justimo leaving the pit lane. A penalty for Garassa, 3 seconds of penalty, and Gallicoits and Wee about to finish their out lap and to start their one lap attempt in this qualifying session. Be careful to not take any penalty, otherwise it could be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, and one thing to do, like considering tire wear, don't overuse your tire during the quali lap.
Yeah.
I see already a difference between. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Like a difference of tire wear between some teams. And, yeah. Don't overuse it.
Okay, and the lap has started for Gallicoids, and we just behind his teammate. Be careful to not going too wide at the exit of turn 1. It seems good for both drivers in this first corner. And Defcon and Punisher are about to start also their lap in this session. Just taking a look if they don't take any penalty at the exit of turn 1. Ooh, be careful, Punisher. Penalty or no penalty? No penalty for both drivers.
Lucky.
Yeah, very lucky, because Punisher was for me a bit too wide at the exit of the turn 1, but the game was quite nice with the Frenchman. And we have Garasa and Josimo also. Oh, Gallicoids at the exit of the second hairpin, sliding a little and losing some precious tenths of a second. And his teammate Wee is catching him already.
I'm surprised they don't try to bump draft.
Yeah.
But that could be that maybe Gali is not as much as it's not as easy as.
Oh yeah, it can be a penalty right there.
Flirting with the limits here again.
Yeah,
but maybe they want to give Wee an actual shot.
Yeah. Okay, the last two corners for Gallicoids, and we.
Yeah, oh, that's a penalty.
No, that's a penalty.
So much a penalty.
Definitely a penalty for Gallicoids.
Yeah.
Oh, too wide on the last corner. Oh, that's very close with his teammate. No penalty, I think, for Wee, and a penalty for Gallicoids.
A penalty for Gali. Yeah.
Sadly, final corners incoming for Punisher and Defcon for the Mighty Esports.
Oh, there's already penalties for Garasa and Josimo.
Oh, not a good news for them. Not a good news at all. Punisher and Defcon to cross the line in this qualifying session. Fastest lap for Punisher, 147.3 for Punisher, 147.6 for his teammate Defcon. Garasa and Simo, both drivers with a penalty to be served. They will have a lap time?
They will, because they served the penalty.
Yeah, they served the penalty, so they will be in front of Gallicoids anyway.
Yeah, Gali doesn't have time.
And the final lap for the lap time for Garasa and Josimo, of course, far behind Wee. Not that far behind Wee. Only more than a tenth behind the Spanish driver of the Avutarda.
Yeah, Garasa, you missed the parking zone. Yeah, come back, mate.
come back. Come back, please. And we have the AGT drivers team in the pit lane, fourth team to be called. Then it's the Visceral Esports of Ligadas and Raim MRT in the pit lane already. And last team to be called, the Azteca Motorsport of Diego Rojas and Brea. Being called and entering into the pit lane. And it's already a good qualifying session, I would say, for the My team with, 4 drivers at least behind them in this qualifying session. They were safe, I think. They were also quick in their lap time, but they didn't play with the track limits, I think, both drivers of the My team.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they actually played safe. Sometimes it's more beneficial. Again.
Oh, and we have... What happened with Tomat? He's weird. That's weird. He's in the stopping area with the guys.
Yeah, he came back into it. But he went in reverse.
Does he have an issue with his wheel? I don't know, because Perlita is all alone now.
Like he went into the pits. That's for sure. Exited the pits.
Yeah, he was into the pit lane.
Huh?
Yeah, he's waiting in the. Maybe he doesn't want to participate in the qualifying session.
Oh, I know. He didn't refuel.
Oh, he didn't refuel. But it was Is it mandatory to refuel? I don't remember if it's
Everyone
mandatory.
refuels, I assume so.
Yeah, okay. So it forgot to refuel, so maybe that's why he didn't take part in the qualifying session. So only one AGT driver to do is a qualifying lap time. Sadly for Tomat, he won't take part in this qualifying session. Sadly for the Portuguese drivers. First appearance for him, by the way, Tomat, in the 2026 season of the InfinityGSeries. Perlita is about to start his lap time. All alone, no teammate.
Wait, he went after the timer.
Oh, maybe there is an issue. Let's see if there is any message. I have the confirmation. Refueling is mandatory in the Super Pole session, and we've reached the 10 minutes limit. So I think
some couldn't start their quali lap.
Yeah, maybe
Viscera couldn't. AGT Perlita couldn't.
Yeah. They are slowing down now. And also the Azteca, they are taking the checkered flag. I think we will have a restart of the session, I think, sadly.
Maybe for only these teams though, because the others they already made their attempts.
Maybe only for the 16.
That could be the saving. That could be the saving point for Tomat.
Maybe. And we have the confirmation by the staff. Sadly, the last three teams got called too late. So I think we will have a restart of the session incoming in a few minutes. The question is, what happened for the three first team who did their lap time? Do we keep the lap time of Punisher, Defcon, and also to...
I would say so. Like, they made their attempt. The conditions are similar. Like, again, that's only my point of view. So you keep the times of all of those, you put them in whatever, and then you just run the other teams, and then you mix both standings and you make a manual grid. I think that's the fairest of them, because if you redo a full qualifying with everyone, maybe some of the stress will be gone for the ones who already did the lap, because they already went through the process. Yeah. So when you do it twice, it's not the same. You're more confident and all of that. So I would say they did their attempt. That's it. And AGT, VSR, and the Azteca, they have a rerun of their quali. But that's not me who makes the decision anyway.
Yeah.
We are awaiting.
We have the info from Alejandro Garnata himself saying they will redo only a qualifying session for the three teams who didn't set a lap. So for the AGT drivers, the Visceral Esports, and the Azteca Motorsport. So we keep the lap time of the six first drivers in the session. So keep in mind the lap time set by Punisher. I can show you the lap time of the six first drivers only, with Punisher in 1:37.3. They will redo, I think, the lobby.
Maybe not the right button.
Maybe not the right button. We'll give them some time, but just keep in mind the lap time set by Punisher, 1:47.364 for the Frenchman. His teammate Defcon was in 47.625. For the Avutarda was in 48.800. Just Simo for the Team Monza Racing in 48.936, and Garassa in 49.166. Both Italian drivers took a penalty in their one lap attempt. That's why they are at the back of this grid. And Gallicoit with no time set due to penalty in the last corner, in the two last corner, I would say, because he went wide at the exit of turn 9, and also too wide at the exit of turn 10 in the double right under at the end of the racetrack. So we will redo just a qualifying session for our three remaining teams who didn't take part in this qualifying session. Is the lobby open? Yes, it is. I'm joining the lobby if you want, Jonas. Sorry
already joining.
sorry for the inconvenience. Sadly, sorry for the delay. Of course, it will be a result for the second qualifying of the evening right after this one. Okay, everyone is also already joining the lobby, so which is cool. We won't have to wait too much to restart the this session. So only 3 teams on track for this second part of the qualifying session, I would say, and we will sort the grid with the time set by the My Team, the Avutada, and the Team Monza Racing in the first part of the session, with the lap times for the AGT drivers, the Visceral Esports, and the Azteca Motorsport. And let's go just up right there. Almost everyone, I think, is in the lobby. No, there is not everyone. I think we're
No,
just...
it's only the teams that didn't make the quali that's gonna be here.
Yeah. Yeah, they will do a manual grid anyway with the sorting with the...
Yeah, so I'll be on track. You put me first and...
Okay, je passe. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, 16 out of 16. I think we have everyone now, and we will restart the qualifying session only for the 3 teams who didn't take part, or who wasn't able to do their lap time. So I think they will extend to... I think it would be fine if you extend to 15 minutes maybe for the second qualifying session.
I think there's going to be no choice.
Yeah, they have to extend to 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe drivers have to be called maybe quicker.
Sooner?
Yeah, sooner. Yeah. I would say, yeah.
Like the last teams were arriving at about 11 minutes something. So even if you squeeze a bit, it's going to be tight. So maybe... What?
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 Je vois sur tag.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Thank you, Garasa.
Thank you, Garasa.
I didn't know you were part of Polyphony Digital staff, Jomas. Maybe we have a talk right after this broadcast, okay? I have some few things to talk about.
So that's why we were missing a daily race this morning, because I forgot it. Oh, okay. Hi, Garasa. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, let's go. So, second start of this qualifying session. We will have on track only the 3 remaining teams who didn't set a lap time in the qualifying session. And it's also a good call for Toby. I don't know if he didn't refuel up on purpose because he saw before everyone that the team won't have time to do the outlap. Maybe, I don't know.
I would say it's a genuine mistake. Like, it's so easy to press do not refuel.
Yeah. He's on
like
track.
Under
He's
pressure,
driving,
it's the first time, as you said, that he's around. Yeah, easy mistake. But very, very lucky that he can go again.
if we take a look for the AGT drivers, who was on track for round 1, it was Jack Garcia and R Cruiser for round 1, Perlita and Manu Ortega for round 2. So second time we see Perlita in the InfinityGSeries for the AGT drivers. And last week it was Raul Toledo and R Cruiser on track for the AGT drivers team. So yeah, first time we see Tomat on track. And I think he's the only one we... Oh no, there is we also for who it's the first time we see him on track in the championship. I think Justimo did all races already with Garasa. Garasa and Justimo did all races for the TMR. And drivers are also parked. And first team to be called, if we respect the team order in the of the previous session.
There's all the teams here. So are the others just gonna sit here?
Yeah, I think they will sit here. I think I think they will sit here. And first team to be called is supposed to be the AGT drivers. Yeah, AGT. That's it. So we keep the lap time set by Defcon, Punisher, with Justimo and Garasa. Keep in mind the fastest lap set by Punisher. I'm gonna put it in the chat for
1 minute.
watching.
That's it. Just 1 minute.
Just
flat.
1 minute. 1 minute flat. Up, Punisher. So you have the lap time in the chat. 1:47.364 for the fastest lap set by Punisher. His teammate Defcon was in 625. 47, of course, for the my team drivers. The AGT drivers are in the pit lane. Same for Jaime Marti and Ligadas, and Brea and Diego Rojas already in the pit lane. The my team, Diavutarda and the team Monza Racing waiting. Maybe they will be called to go into the stopping area, maybe to not in order to not
No, I would say just let them be, like, don't make them move.
yeah,
They,
as long as they
they're
don't
not
move, they won't bother
they
them.
just take a picnic and they just, have a nice little time. There's a forest all around, so they can chill.
Spielberg is a night landscape too, so
Yeah,
hiking
it looks
and
it looks
to chill
great.
a bit. Yeah, I would love to go to Austria to discover this racetrack. And Perlita and Tomat, both drivers, they did their refuel, so we are good for the Portuguese driver. Both cars, both AGT cars, are taking part in the qualifying session. Same for the Visceral Esports team and the Azteca Motorsport with Brea leading. And his teammate Diego Ras just behind. Let's go with Perlita and Tomat. Be careful to don't take a penalty in the outlap.
I mean, as long as you can serve the penalty in the outlap, it's not too bad.
Yeah. And Jaime Marti and Ligadas very close from each other.
Oh yeah, they're gonna bum draft all the lap. They've done that in the entire practice session. So except like an MX-10.
It's not 2MX5, it's an MX-10. Okay. Nice. It's like Pokemon, your cars evolve. Okay, let's go for the AGT drivers, Perlita and Tomat into the first corner. Be careful of the track limit. Ooh, it's maybe a bit wide for Perlita. Be careful to... Is the game nice or the game is fine?
I think, yeah, maybe locally it was fine, but for us it wasn't.
Yeah, how it goes for the Visceral Esports, it goes well, I think. Yeah, it is. All good. And for Brea and Ligadas at the exit of turn 1 to check if there is a penalty or no penalty at the beginning of the lap. Ooh, Brea, sliding, drifting. Brea at the exit of turn 1. Maximum attack for the Spanish driver on a penalty for Brea. Oh, not a good news for the Azteca Motorsport. Half of a second of penalty for Brea, Jonas.
Yep, that's already a lap compromised. But considering the others had a penalty, like, continue to push on. Maybe maybe he's gonna be P4, P5 or something.
Yeah, ahead of the two Team Monza Racing drivers, maybe. Perlita and Tomat, no penalty for both drivers, finishing sector 2. And behind, Jaime Marti and Ligadas very close, still very close each other.
14.5 in the sector 2. I'm gonna check for the Azteca.
Final corners incoming for Perlita and Tomat. Perlita to cross the line first, 47.3. Fastest lap set by Punisher. It's even behind Defcon for both AGT drivers. Now Jaime Marti and Ligadas to cross the line. Last corner for both Spanish drivers. Oh, very quick. Oh, and taking the pole position. Jaime Marti ahead of his teammate Ligadas. 146.6. 0.8, sorry, for Raime Marti, 0.9 for Ligadas, 4 tenths quicker than Punisher. Diego Rojas and Brea to cross the line. Diego Rojas 47.2 is ahead of Punisher. Punisher will start P4 on the grid. Brea will start just behind the two AGT drivers. Jaime Marti and Ligadas on pole. The first row lock-up for the Visceral. Very quick for both drivers, and the strategy of the bump draft worked very well for Jaime and Ligadas.
And Brea took another penalty in the left-handers. He went too wide on the gravel, took an half second. He broke on the grass, on the gravel, to actually to finish, or not to finish, but to not block. Diego. So that was smart, but that killed the lap. So 1 second penalty plus braking on the gravel. No chance to have a good lap. That means Diego is going to be all alone against the Visceral. We're back to 1 versus 2. That's not good.
So if we do an aggregate qualifying session, on pole position, Raime Marti 46.8. P2 on the grid, his teammate Ligadas for the Visceral Esports. Third on the grid is Diego Rojas. P3, P4 will be Punisher. P5 Defcon. Is Defcon P5? Just checking. Yes, Defcon P5. Perlita P6. Then Tomat P7.
Saimo, Garasa, Brea, and Gali. Thanks, Al, for the grid.
Thanks, Al, for the grid. Yeah, okay. So, and that's a big news for the Azteca Motorsport. Brea will start P11 on the grid. Ooh, it's almost a first to last to first challenge for the Azteca driver.
That's easy. You see turn 2, you brake 50 meters after everyone, and you're gonna be P1 for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but the staff won't be happy, I think.
It depends if it doesn't, like, if it's not bowling. That's fine.
Yeah, it depends if it's bowling or not, of course. But Brea P11, and in the end, a good qualifying session for the My Team Esports. P4, P5 on the grid, with only the Visceral drivers and one Azteca drivers ahead of them. Good results, but now qualifying is done. 15 laps are on the way for everyone. So it's going to be a very interesting race with some very good drivers at the back due to the penalties. Some teams who were pretty safe but did a very good lap time overall. So anything can happen in this race regarding the qualifying.
I'm really, 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 really curious to see Brea going up the field. That's one of these, races where you have someone off position. We all know Brea's speed. He's very fast. He's a world driver, and all of that. I know myself personally how fast he is because he was an opponent at some point. And he's smart when he wants. Like when he wants to be tricky on someone and like, okay, I'm gonna go on the inside, but no, I'm gonna go on the outside, or the other way around to trick you. He knows how it works. And this track is very you can do that kind of games pretty easily, and you can go on the outside, you can go on the inside, as long as obviously you keep the space for everyone. All the times you need to leave a space, as said a philosophical driver called Fernando Alonso. But it is, you can move up the field on this track. I'll just say that thing, 3 wide here. Good luck. Never be on the outside. I remember that. It didn't end well at all.
Okay, so session is about to be done, to be finished in a few seconds. We are waiting Perlita. We did an extra lap in the qualifying session.
I crossed the line when everyone was waiting in front of the finish line, so he had to do it.
And we have, I think, other drivers in the same case. It's
You're banned. Penalty. You're starting last.
We will start 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 for Wee. P8.
P12 now.
Please.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, P12, P8.
But yeah, the back of the grid is quite surprising, I would say. Gallico's P12 for the Avutarda, sadly, but Brea P11, Garasa P10, his teammate Simo only P9 on the grid also. Yeah, those drivers will try to gain a lot of position very quick if they want to perform and to gain some important points in order to stay in the top 6 or the top 12 for the final phase of the championship. So we will have a manual grid now to be set, and you have the official account of Mac25 Gaming giving you all the information regarding position and lap time. Thank you very much for all the informations. And we will have some delay for the first race, but don't worry. The race is about to start in a few minutes. Just time for the organizers to set the manual grid. 15 laps, as we said, sport hards and soft only. For the tires, tire wear and fuel consumption are on 23 times for the tire wear. And for the fuel, it was 6 times. 23 for tire wear, 6 times for fuel consumption rate. And on pole, on the first row of the grid, Jaime Marti and Ligadas. And it will be also a standing start, not a rolling start for this race.
More chaos.
Yeah, more chaos. It's not a very powerful car, so they won't.
Yeah,
they won't arrive.
That's even better. That
fast.
means they will all arrive in one tiny group in turn 1 and in turn 2, and most likely not in turn 3.
It will depend on how many deaths we have in the 2 previous corners.
Yeah. Good luck, stewards.
It's fine. We just a reminder. Last round we had a total of 14 penalties applied, which was of course sadly the record since the beginning of the championship. And I know there will be a meeting, or maybe the meeting already happened before, to remind to all teams and to all drivers to be as fair play and as clean as possible. Of course, there are some prize in this championship. It's very intense races. Oh, and we have another reset of the lobby, I think. But it's fine. Up. I think it's just time to maybe reset the lobby. Up. Okay, lobby is closed. Lobby is closed, but should be reopened in few seconds. And oh yeah, Mr. F giving me good information regarding who will start on what tires. We'll keep an eye on this to know which driver will start on the hard compound and which one will start on the soft compounds, while Jomas is doing jokes on the staff chat. Please, Jomas. Jomas, please. Is the lobby open? No, it's not open. It's not open yet. But it should be. Sorry for the delay and all the inconvenience. Everything is about to be sought to be as fair as possible, of course, for all drivers and all teams.
I'll tell you one thing. While we're at it, maybe remove the cache or something like this.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do it now.
I've had like many issues with that the past week, so I'm just.
Do you mean there are bugs in GT7? Impossible.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, lobby is open. Let's go back in there. You forgot to cancel the quali. Okay. Okay. Good evening, Joko. Good evening, everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well. Lobby is now open. Let's go back. Up in this. Up, and everyone is about to enter in the lobby to go on track. And we keep an eye also
Almost
to
went on track instead of spectating.
there is one driver missing and someone is entering, and it's Punisher. Punisher last to go to enter the lobby, and we just keep an eye on the
just went on track.
Yeah, everyone will go on track, and we will keep an eye on the performance points to know what tires will be used for all competitors.
That's a 6-6 split, and I'm pretty sure the ones in the back are on the hards, and the ones in the front are on softs.
Ligadas and Jaime Marti will be on soft, of course. What about my team? Both my teams will be on soft as well. Tomat will be on soft, and exactly. I think top 6 will be on soft. The bottom 6 will be on hard.
So what did I say about 15 minutes ago? Oh, someone else just went on hards. I think it's Perlita.
Perlita on hards. Perlita will start.
On hards. Just to make me lie. Thank you very much.
Okay, so he's P6, so yeah, he will be the highest driver on the grid on the hard compound.
P1 to P5 softs and then the rest hards. Yeah. But when you start on hards like this, one thing to not do is lose time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fight. Just make it a train. Walk together. Find the lies on the track. I think that's the 3rd week I say that. And that's going to be very, very prevalent here. Find the lies. When you do enough strategy like this, you need it to go well so it pays off at the end. Yeah. Otherwise, it's already game over.
Okay. Everyone is in the lobby. I think the staff is doing the manual grid, and race is about to start in a few seconds. You have the info right there regarding tires, hard and soft mandatory, and extra rule, 5 laps minimum on the hard tires. And we have a pretty heavy tire wear rate, 23 times for the tire wear rate, 6 times only for the fuel consumption rate in this round number 4. And reminder that we have a second race right after this one with 6 big names also of the championship for the race number 2 this evening, with the Annexion, the Jokers team, the Halls Esports, the Hydra Range Sport, the Maniacs team, and the Vanquish Esports for the second and last race of the evening right after this one. No news regarding when race is about to start. Let's wait a few seconds. Any change regarding?
Haven't seen any. So
Simo on hard, Ligadas Jaime Marti on soft. Oh, Brea on soft. He changed for soft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on soft now. He's on soft now.
Right. So he's gonna try to climb up the field and catch back the soft group. That's brave.
And I didn't know it.
But maybe that's the only solution he's got.
I didn't know that this menu were refreshing automatically. I thought you were...
Yeah, it refreshes very nicely.
Please add more.
Refreshing, it's gonna be start for the race.
Ah, nice. Let's go.
Like just right now.
Let's go in game. So, Jaime Marti, Ligadas, Diego Rojas, Punisher, Defcon on soft, Perlita, Tomat, Wiwi, Justimo, Garasa on hard, Brea on soft, Gallicoits on hard. Race is starting for the round 4 of the InfinityGSeries, and a good start for the drivers on soft in front. And be careful on Diego Rojas in the middle of the 2 visceral drivers at the exit of turn 1. No, he remained behind. Ligadas keep his second position of the race. Jaime Marti on first position, and just behind Diego Rojas, Defcon and Punisher. Yeah, good start on turn 1, I think.
Yeah, very clean. Brea already overtook 2 people on the start, and most likely going to overtake Tomat right now because soft versus hard.
He overtook Tomat on the second corner of the track, and
he needs to overtake now though. If he wants to have any chance of catching back the group, he needs to overtake now, otherwise he's going to be blocked by Perlita through the technical section. That's
far. Oh, Perdita, a tiny mistake for the AGT driver. And Brea already just behind the two My Team drivers. Very, very solid start for Brea. And he's already just behind the drivers on soft tires. Very, very solid start for him. And he's now just behind Punisher and Defcon.
Gali had an issue. He's 5 seconds down Garasa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we will see that on the replay right after the race. But of course, you're right, Jonas. Gallicoid sadly a few seconds behind everyone. The end of the lap 1. Jaime Marti, Ligadas still leading. Diego Rojas, P4, P3, sorry. Defcon and Punisher, P4, P5. And Brea overtook already 5 guys?
4 cars.
4 cars?
Started P10, is P6.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
And now he can put pressure on the two My Team drivers. Oh, be careful at the exit of turn 1. he did the exact same thing on his quali lap. He took a penalty.
I think it is fine. Yeah, it is.
And look already at the gap between Brea, last driver I would say on soft, and Perdita, first drivers on hard.
Whoa,
already
Brea.
close again. Oh, Brea on the inside of Punisher, taking the 5th position.
I don't think it was an intended overtake, but he broke so late compared to Punisher. He had to go for the move, otherwise it was a bump draft inside on the braking zone.
Let's see that on the replay. Oh no, only it's quite clean from Brea.
Yeah, it's not dirty at all. It's just
no,
I don't think it was intended.
No,
It just
I think
had
he's
to move
surprised. He's surprised by Punisher braking maybe a bit earlier.
Maybe, but in both cases, it's more like an evasion ending as an overtake.
And Punisher losing some time on Brea, and there is a tiny gap between Brea and Defcon, 7/10 between the two drivers.
Yeah.
There is also a gap
It's
between
going
Defcon
down.
and the top 3 ahead of him.
But it's going down with Defcon. Like every corner, it's about a 10th gained.
And meanwhile, at the back for the drivers on hards, Perdita P7, 1.4 seconds ahead of his teammate Tomat, battling with Giassimo for the 8th position. We win 10th position, battling with Garasa, and Gallicoids a few seconds behind. Yeah, he's 8 seconds behind Garasa, and we. And Raime Marti and Ligadas battling for the lead. Meanwhile, Brea very close of Defcon maybe to take the 4th position in this lap number 3 for the Azteca Motorsport driver on the outside of Defcon. Nothing to say, it's absolutely perfect by Brea on this one also.
And that makes 1-2 Visceral, 3-4 Azteca.
What about the tire wear? And the tire wear is not that bad for Brea compared to the others. So
No, it's fine. It's way fine. So maybe he used a bit more fuel, and by the looks of it, it's gonna also be a factor. But yeah, aside that, he's almost back to the leading group, starting from P10.
yeah, and he is now only 9/10 behind his teammate Diego Rojas, battling with the two Visceral Esports drivers. Jaime Marti still leading Ligadas, and Diego Rojas just behind. And Ray, he has to just close the gap with his teammate. And
Yeah, but his teammate got the slipstream of both Visceral drivers who are also helping each other.
Yeah.
So he has to make the difference in the corners, because in the straight he's going to be a sitting duck. But he makes the difference. He's coming back again. 5/10, 4/10 and a half.
Yeah,
4/10
he
and
is
a half.
in the group.
He is the fastest man on the racetrack right now.
Oh, and by
fastest lap.
far, he set the fastest lap by like 6 or 7 tenths compared to it was Ligadas or Jaime Marti, I don't remember.
How faster is that lap time compared to qualifying?
It was Ligadas with the fastest lap just before. It's 47.5. So yeah, he's.
Do you remember the pole position time or not?
The pole position time was on 46.8.
Yeah, that's a 46.8.
It's 42, so yeah, very, very quick.
From P10 to...
Just imagine if he was on pole, or at least at the front of the grid. With this space, he would be already like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of everyone.
Yeah, like the penalty woke up Brea, and angry Brea is not good news.
No, it's not good news at all. And Perlita with the penalty P7. We also keep an eye on what happened at the back for the drivers on the hard tires. Just ahead of Tomat now.
So much gaps between the
between
soft
and
hard
I think
tires,
some
so-
penalties for drivers. Garassa with 1 second penalty.
But like 5 seconds gap between Tomat and Garassa.
Yeah, and it's
What happened? Is it just pure pace? But after 4 laps, that seems.
we will take a look at on the replay of what happened at the back.
Yeah.
I'll let you manage the replay.
That's a bad idea.
It's fine. So you did it well last week. And end of lap number 5, start of the lap number 4, start of the lap number 5. Jaime Martí Ligadas still leading for the Visceral drivers. Diego Rojas still P3, and Brea on
Brea thereabouts under 4/10.
Yeah.
Still yet to fully catch. But by far the worst on fuel consumption of the 4.
Yeah, and meanwhile the 4 drivers are very close, battling for the lead. Defcon and Pudisher can't follow the pace. They are 1.5 seconds behind Brea now. They are driving together. They're trying to catch the leading cars, but it seems quite difficult for them.
Garza with another penalty.
And Simo catching Perlita for the 7th position as well for the Italian driver. In the middle of the 2 AGT drivers. Oh, Thomas, be careful, the braking outside of the tarmac, but it's good, but it is losing some tenths. Sadly, Tomat now 8 tenths behind just Simo. Simo trying to catch Perlita for the 7th position in this race. Okay. I think it's too soon to see an attack from the Azteca drivers, maybe, Jonas, right?
I think it's too soon and it's not going to be beneficial. Again, we're racing for race time, not position. So Brea made the comeback, which means the whole Azteca is now in contention to actually do a very good lap time, like team time, I should say. So there's no need right.
Whoa, Diego Rojas, be careful, Be careful. Maybe it's the goal to say to let the position to Brea.
But there's no need to actually fight right now, because you're gonna make the other team lose time, but so will do for yourself. So that's kind of a tricky situation of do I go for the position, but how much time will I lose? I think it's a matter of, if they do a mistake, take opportunity, otherwise just stay behind, use the slipstream and see at the end of the race, or maybe try another strategy like undercutting, maybe doing one more lap on hards and not on dead softs.
And Gallico, it's a very aggressive strategy. He did 5 laps on the hard tires, now he's in the pit lane and about to change for soft tires. 10 laps on the soft tires.
That's
a lot. That's a lot.
Good luck.
That's a lot. Oh, and Brea losing few tenths. He's now 6-7 tenths behind Diego Rojas.
Maybe the tires are giving up.
Yeah, maybe,
Like, he has the worst tire wear as well. So maybe it's also
not by a lot.
Not by a lot, but there's also the tire temp.
Yeah.
To take into account, and we don't see it. Maybe it's a bit too much compared to the others, so he loses grip more than the others, despite a very similar tire wear. That we can't be sure, but that could be an explanation. Especially with how much rhythm he had to really work on the tires.
If you are Defcon, do you try an overcut or an undercut compared to the 4 drivers ahead to maybe to try with the pit stop to gain some precious seconds? Or do you follow the strategy of the 4 drivers ahead?
That the question is how much
and Simo in the pit lane.
How slow are the soft tires when they are dead compared to brand new hard tires? I'm pretty sure the soft tires are still as good. So undercutting on this scenario is not beneficial. On the other way around, yes. On this way around, I'm not too sure.
Yeah. And we have Wiwi and Simo in the pit lane, leaving the hard tires and putting soft tires. Of course, Gallicoit already did his pit stop. Is now on the softer compound.
And considering how much time you lose in the pits, it's not good to do 2 pit stops, honestly. It's way too much time lost.
We'll still keep an eye on the battle for top 4. Oh, Jaime Marti with a penalty. Half of a second of penalty for Jaime Marti. And this will give a position for both Azteca drivers.
Yep. So that's what I was saying. Just wait for a mistake and take it.
Half of a second of penalty to be served right now for Jaime Marti. Diego Rojas and Brea gain a position each. Diego Rojas now P2, Brea on the podium P3.
Who's gonna pit? No one.
No one is pitting. Even my team are not pitting.
The dead softs are better than brand new hards. I think so.
And do we have maybe something on the replay regarding... Oh, he went a bit wide on the exit of the second hairpin. Maybe a mistake for him and half second of penalty. This is what happened for Jaime Marti. And he's now P4 behind the 2 Azteca drivers. Perlita in the pit lane, same for his teammate Tomat. And I think Garasa is also entering in the pit lane.
Just see him with a 3 seconds penalty
for
the pit line lane.
For Garasa?
No, for just Simo.
Oh yeah. He's we've seen just the end, and there are some action between Brea, Jaime Marti on the first hairpin. Well, Igalas is struggling with the dead soft tires.
Yeah, and what I see is Defcon catching slowly but surely.
Oh yeah, he's only a second behind Jaime Marti and Brea. Good catch, Jonas. And I think it's time for everyone to pit now.
I think one more lap is gonna be unless you really save your tires, I don't think it's beneficial now.
Be careful to not do too much lap maybe on those tires.
Yeah, because your rear left is the one that's gonna be the killer here.
Yeah.
And if they continue...
Wow, they stay on track. Wow,
okay.
This lap can be game changer, I think, if there is any mistake.
Especially Brea. Look at the tires of Brea. Is it going to be good for another lap?
It's going to be close.
I'm not too sure.
It's very close. And Defcon, and only Punisher pit. Only Punisher pitted, and Defcon now is back. He is back in the leading group. He was 1.5 seconds behind Jaime Marti, Brea, and the other guys, and now he's in the slipstream of the Visceral driver.
Considering the front left of Punisher, that wasn't good for another lap.
Do you think he will gain some precious seconds with this undercut, I would say, compared to the other?
I'm not too sure.
It will depend if no traffic, of course, for him.
I would say it's still faster.
Oh, and another penalty for Simo. Oh, and both AGT drivers will overtake him.
What I'm afraid of right now is most of the rear left tires are pretty dead on like Liegedas and Brea. When they will want to turn sharply to enter the pits, that may cause an issue because it's on the edge of giving up fully now. There's maybe one tick and it's gonna give up. So I am a bit afraid that it may cause them issue and we're gonna see a spin at the pit entry.
Be careful to not take a 3 seconds of penalty like Simo just did a few laps ago now. And end of lap 9, and I think it's time for everyone to pit.
Brea's tire. Oh my, Brea's tire.
Oh, same for Ligadas. Ligadas, it's not very good as well. It's slightly better for Diego Rojas, and everyone entering to the pit lane. Be careful with the understeer. Oh, yeah, it was quite difficult to enter into the pit lane with those dead tires.
Yeah.
The understeering was terrible for everyone.
Brea almost spun out, and he was pushed by I didn't see the name, but one of the two VSR. I think it was Jaime. But yeah, he almost lost it. The tire gave up mid-corner.
And now the question is where Punisher will be compared to the top 5. He pitted one lap earlier, Punisher.
Not too sure. I think he's going to be far.
I think
Maybe like 4 or 5 seconds of DEFCON.
We'll keep a look. We keep an eye on it. Everyone is already in the refuel phase of the pit stop.
Maybe not.
Diego Rojas leaving the pit lane. Same for Ligadas just ahead. Ligadas leaving the pit lane first. Diego Rojas P2, Jaime Marti P3, and DEFCON gained the position in the pit lane. He's ahead of Brea.
Under fuel to be in the pack.
Yeah, and Punisher will be 3 seconds behind the top 5 leading group, but Brea is already attacking the British driver for the 4th position and arriving on the first hairpin.
One thing for Punisher, the tires may be up to temp compared to the hards of the others, but that's not gonna be 3 seconds.
And Brea managed to overtake my team driver Brea back to 4th position, but it's still a Visceral driver leading. Ligadas P1, Diego Rojas for the Azteca P2, Jaime Marti P3, Brea P4, DEFCON just behind P5, and Punisher is now only 2 seconds behind his teammate, maybe because of the battle of DEFCON and Brea behind. Perlita, Tomat, and Justimo still battling for the 7th position in this race, but they are on soft tires. But what's the gap between P7 and P6 of 22 seconds? It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot.
Yeah,
they will gain some seconds maybe,
5
but
seconds, but that's it.
yeah, I think it's sadly too late. Battling for the 10th position, Wiwi and Garassa, and Gallicoit is not that far behind. Gallicoit having an issue at the beginning of the start. He's only 3-4 seconds behind Wiwi and Garassa.
Wiwi and Garza are having a bit of battle here, so they may lose time on Gali. He was about 6 seconds down the pack. So.
Oh, and Diego Rojas with a penalty for the Azteca. Penalty for Diego Rojas. Track limit penalty, and penalty to be served in this lap number 11. 5 laps remaining in this race, and there is a good option now for Ligadas for the win. And Jaime Marti with the penalty of Diego Rojas is about probably to take the 2nd position of the race, but Brea is hunting right behind. This is not a good news for Diego Rojas. Yeah, he will be P4, and maybe we'll give some slipstream to DEFCON because he's not that far behind.
Yeah, DEFCON he lost a bit of time on the last lap, so maybe he doesn't have the pace on sports soft. I was about to say racing soft, sports hards, not racing soft. But basically, I feel like, because when I look at the times, he may not be at ease on the hards compared to the others. But if the others are actually battling, he's gonna come back.
Diego has still P2, but penalty to be served at the end of this lap, which means Jaime Marti and Brea will gain a position. And now there is a big gap between P1 and P2, Jomas. I think it's spinning good for Ligadas for the win in this race.
Yeah, that's the kind of gap I'm familiar with. That reminds me, Madrid 2018.
And hey, Brea didn't manage to overtake his teammate with the penalty.
No.
Diego Rojas still
gave a big bump draft.
P3, yeah, bump draft now for the Azteca Motorsport drivers. And sadly, with the penalty, DEFCON is still 2 seconds behind the top 4 in this race.
Punisher with the penalty.
This This is not a good news regarding the total race time for the My Team Esports. Lap 12 out of 15 now.
And there's a battle for P10.
Oh, Jaime Marti with a penalty! This time for the visceral penalty in turn 1.
My turn. No, my turn. No, my turn.
And also a penalty for Defcon. Ooh, double penalty for the My Team Esports team. Jaime Marti on the inside on the first hairpin, but Diego Ras trying the overtake on the outside with maybe the help of his teammate Brea, maybe the bump draft between the two Azteca drivers, and Diego Ras doesn't want to wait the penalty zone to be in second position in this race. And Jaime Marti still P2. And now the gap is almost of 2 seconds between the first and the second in this race. And behind, there was 22 seconds between Punisher and Perlita. Now the gap is only of 12 seconds. It has reduced by a lot. Oh, tiny contact between Simo and Tomat, I think, for the 8th position. Perlita managed to get a strong margin now compared to his main opponent in this race. And lap 13 is starting for the leaders.
I'm looking, and the gap between hards and softs is bigger than I anticipated, actually.
Okay.
It's more so like 4 seconds. Not 3.
Okay, new battle incoming for the second position in this race. 2 Azteca Motorsport drivers ahead of 1 Visceral Esport driver. Diego Ras still P2, Brea on the podium, Jaime Marti P4. Okay, Jaime Marti, going on the inside of Brea. Oh, the contact between the 2 Azteca drivers! Oh, the contact between Brea and Diego Ras! But I think at the start it's because of Jaime Marti going absolutely on the inside, and I think the 2 Azteca weren't expected to have Jaime Marti not to force, because he just changed the line for the visceral drivers. But I think he was in the Azteca's mind. There was absolutely no contact, but he went on the outside, but suddenly going on the inside line, and I think it surprised a lot Brea and Diego Ras, and there was a contact between the two Azteca drivers, and Jaime Marti now is on second position. There will be drama until the end, Jonas.
Yeah, that's as much time lost for the race time, for the additional race time as well.
And we will see that on the replay. We have Jaime Marti just behind Brea, just following him, and suddenly going on the inside. Brea trying to... Oh, maybe there is a contact. Maybe there is a contact. We will saw that on the replay, Jonas, lap 13. Just take this in your note, but maybe there is something. But suddenly Jaime Marti went on the inside, and I think it surprised Brea. And Brea, with this attempt by Jaime Marti, couldn't avoid the contact with his teammate ahead of him, and Jaime Marti is now in second position. We will take a look if there is any contact or not between Jaime and Brea after this race. Lap 14 out of 15. It's not over yet for Brea and Diego Ras for the second and third position in this race.
Yeah, Perlita 5 seconds on Punisher. Gaining about 3 seconds a lap. There's 2 laps to go.
And Simo with another penalty, sadly.
Oh, and Brea against Jaime again.
Yeah. He wants the second position in this race, Brea. Contact with Jaime Marti right there, and he will pass on the inside, but there is a contact at the start of the battle between the two guys?
Looks like it. It really looked like it.
We will see that on the replay, or maybe the replay from Jaime Marti last lap incoming.
Trying to cut back, but Brea stays a bit on the inside, so we can't. That's gonna. I feel like turn 1 or turn 2 are gonna be the corner to look at.
Final lap incoming. Brea wanted to stay on the inside line. Oh, be careful, guys. Be careful, everyone. Let's have a clean and fair last lap in this race. But what a battle between the Azteca Motorsport and the Visceral Esports. We say that, Jonas, earlier before the start of the race. We had to keep an eye on those two teams, and they are battling for the podium. And maybe free wide on the first hairpin. Brea on the inside. Jaime Marti in the middle of the two Azteca Motorsport drivers, and we have a penalty for Punisher at the back. Be careful for the Frenchman of the comeback of Perdita for the 6th position. Brea leaving the hairpin in 2nd position.
And Brea giving the slipstream to Diego, obviously, but he has to think about himself now. 3 wide again.
Oh my god. Same position, Brea on the inside, Jaime on the middle, contact between the 3 cars, and be careful of a possible comeback of the Defcon just behind. Is catching P2, P3, P4, the British man. Oh, Jaime Marti on the inside. Oh, what a dive for Jaime Marti. Oh my god, what a move, and he's back to 2nd position. Maybe the 1-2 for the Visceral Esports. But let's keep it provisional, of course, because we've seen some contact, maybe some incident that will be investigated for sure. Brea still won this P2. He's trying on the inside. Final corners incoming. Brea on the inside. Oh, what a move by Brea, taking the 2nd position. A cutback maybe for Marti. Oh, he went a bit offside. Brea and Jaime Marti on the inside on the final corner. Oh, the penalty for Brea and Defcon in the back. In the battle, but Jaime Marti finishing P2, Diego Rojas P3, Defcon P4 with the penalty of Brea, and Perdita overtook Punisher for the 6th position. Oh my god, what a final.
What to say?
Replay, Jonas, replay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip a few notes and just go straight to lap 15.
Oh my god.
Maybe looking at the start of Brea first.
Yeah, of course.
The first lap. But I have a few notes. I think we're not gonna see everything because...
Yeah, we will see that. Maybe after the 2nd race, maybe we'll come back, or maybe not, we will see. But we have to rewatch what happened in the end of this race while Gallicoit is about to cross the line in last position. Sadly, we also have to watch the comeback of Perdita to take the 6th position over Punisher in this absolutely amazing first race. The win for this first race of the round 4 of the InfinityGSeries is for Ligadas. Let's save the replay first, of course, and let's show the results of this race. Brea with the fastest lap in this race, 46.8 for Brea. Ligadas and Jaime Marti P1, P2. Let's keep in mind that everything is provisional, of course. Ligadas, Jaime Marti 1-2 for the Visceral Esports team. Diego Rojas for the Azteca P3. Defcon, thanks or because, depending on the point of view of the penalty of Brea, is P4 for Defcon. Brea P5. Perdita P6 gained a position in the final lap of this race over Punisher P7. Tomat is P8. Just Simo P9. Garasa P10 for the Team Monza Racing, and the Avutarda Racing team with Wiwi and Gallicoit finishing P11 and P12. Wow.
Yeah.
And there is another race to cast, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, P11, not even P10. Also, I want to do a French joke ever since but
oui, baguette, oui.
Not even we and the taxi, you know.
Please.
I am on the replay. Waiting for you.
And let me just go to the screen share quickly. Jomas, view shared screen, perfect.
Okay, so
I'm just waiting for the. Okay, let's go back on it. Let's watch first the replay, the magic start of Brea in this race, my dear Jomas.
well, first of all, the start, 2 positions. Well, 3 positions just on the impulse.
Oh, just because of the soft tires? Wow.
I think also the reaction time, it was very good. Very, very good. So from P11 to P8 already.
Without doing any corner.
Yeah, that before turn 1. Then slipstream. I think you can, yeah.
Perfect.
Just easily grip difference inside, just whatever, honestly.
Perfect.
Then I think he overtook here, if I remember.
Yes, Perdita was a bit.
Yeah, he went deep.
Yeah, he missed
so
the apex.
He could just
Perdita
overtake
missed the
and
apex.
that.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely clinical. Absolutely perfect.
So that's already P6 from P11.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, it was here.
Yes, with Punisher on the inside.
Avoiding.
Nothing to say. Perfect. Nice reaction time for Brea in this case.
Then catching that a bit.
Catching Defcon. Oh yeah, I think it was.
I'm surprised there were no penalty here.
Yeah. Gran Turismo 7, do you know?
And then on the outside, no compound difference. He lifted. That's why.
Yeah.
He knew Brea was way faster, so no need to fight. Just follow.
Pretty clever from
that's
from
clever.
Defcon.
When you know you don't have the pace, just try to follow the faster ones.
Yeah.
So already P4, and then it's just everything.
Let's go for the dessert.
I'm just checking my notes.
Maybe wanting to check the pit lane entrance of the top 5 because a lot of understeering, I think. It was lap 9, something like this.
I think it was Breas. I wanted to check.
Just taking a look at the maybe further.
That's not. It's lap 9, isn't it? Oh,
yeah, it's right there.
Look at the tire. It's dead. There's nothing.
Yeah, and just go. Yeah.
And so what happened here? You see the tire. It's about to give up. You turn. The rear wants to go. It gives up, but then there's no grip here. But there's Marty pushing because he has the grip.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, it's something to keep in mind for the second race. The pit entrance for dead soft tires is pretty hard. And now, now Jomas, yes, the final laps of the race, and he has started lap 13, second hairpin between Jaime Marti and Brea. Yeah, this one. Perfect. Okay. Exactly this one.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, maybe
so here, let's put a bit of context. It's Linus' turn. It's all nice and easy so far. Yeah. It's calm. You see the mountains in the background. There's a helicopter as well.
Wow.
It's peaceful.
So
nice.
In
Austria.
And now chaos.
And then all of a sudden, chaos.
Suddenly changing lines, Brea.
Yeah. Oh.
And is there any contact between Marty and Brea when both drivers are suddenly changing lines? It's hard to tell with the net coding.
Yeah, I'll keep that view just to see if there is actually something, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, screen sharing is lagging. Can you go back, please? I had a freeze, a tiny freeze on the screen share. Thank you.
Okay, so we're back to the nice and cozy Austria.
And times are already up to date.
No, there's no contact.
There is no contact. I think it's just Brea being surprised by Marty changing lines very
I think Brea
suddenly.
just overshoot it. Like, Marty changes line. Brea reacts to it. So he's looking behind. But then, he misses his braking point by a tiny margin.
Yeah.
So he's entering the corner with too much speed. And
bang.
there's nothing
Yeah.
Diego can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can be done. And it's between teammates, so
Yeah.
it's just a lose-lose situation.
Exactly.
Because Marty is like, well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, have a great time. Basically, yeah. And lap 14, 15, maybe before going back to live and having the second presentation video of Finlay for the second evening.
I think so far it's fine. I think it was really lap 15 where it unfolded.
Yeah.
Like one corner later. Yeah, from here it began to unfold. So Marty on the inside, Brea on the outside. That's brave move to try on the outside. But then Marty goes on the inside. Brea tries to do the... He tries to go on the inside but can't really. And then the small contact. Now he's on the inside and there's nothing you can do when you're not on the inside here. I know that for experience. But then Marty is like, nope, not on my watch today. So Marty's gonna try all he can to overtake Brea again. And what's smart is Marty sees Brea go on the inside and defend. So he's gonna try to make a late apex and do a cutback, have a better exit, and maybe try to overtake at the end of the straight. That's what he does here. But then he doesn't have the overspeed to actually surprise Brea. And Brea goes on the inside. He's not gonna have a good line here. Not at all. Like, it's a very sharp corner. It's not good. But Brea tries to brake more just to force everyone to slow down on the first corner because it's just like one apex.
And trying to give an opportunity to Diego Rojas also.
Maybe, but just saving himself. That's also what I've done during the 2018 European Finals, sitting on the apex so no one can do anything. And then the 3 wide.
Okay, quite, I would say clean.
Very clean.
Yeah, very clean.
Quite
clean.
Very, very clean. There's nothing to say. It's very brave. Diego tries to make a bit of space for himself so he's not on the grass, but Marty's like, no, I want the slipstream too, but
and
3
wide again.
Marty tries, doesn't outbrake enough, and can't really do a cutback either. He's just stuck between the two cars.
Quite okay. And there is the dive bomb. The first dive.
The dive bomb is magical. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Oh, astonishing. Oh, my God.
It's just...
magnificent. Magnifique.
Yeah, that is very, very, very good and scary. Brea is not very happy. He overdrives the car. He knows he let the door a bit open.
But I was afraid there was some contact and some questionable move, but not even. From now, not even.
But then now, dives inside.
What? Too
goes
wide.
On the outside. Too wide.
Oh, too wide.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just overshot it, and that was it.
And there is this contact, and
nothing.
And can you go...
Nothing else to do.
Yeah, and can you just go back to what happened between Perlita and Punisher to see when Perlita took the P6 in the race for the AGT driver?
Oh, yeah, on the penalty line.
Yeah.
Because...
Oh, penalty line. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But he was there anyway, so I think with or without the penalty...
It was dead.
It was dead already for Punisher.
Yeah.
Great recovery by Perlita, by the way. He almost did the race all alone. He was maybe too quick compared to all drivers in hards at the same time of him. But yeah, nice catch and nice recovery by Perlita to take this 6th position in this race. Good job, Perlita, and good job everyone. I was afraid maybe there was some questionable move, but from me it seems to be quite okay, I would say.
That is okay. Maybe a bit of
it will be
doors against doors, but not anything dramatical.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm thinking as well. Is the lobby open?
Yes, the lobby is open. Just time for us to quickly take a look at the actual standings in this race. Gseries Esports P1, Azteca Racing Motorsport P2, My Team P3, AGT Drivers P4, Team Monza Racing P5, Avutada Racing Team P6 in this race. We will play the second presentation video of Finlay while we are joining the lobby, and we will be back for the qualifying session, the second qualifying session of the evening.
Well, folks, welcome back to the garden, and I hope the first race of the evening lived up to the billing I gave it on earlier on tonight in the build-up, but the action doesn't stop on Monday evening because we have another thrilling race coming up for you, and the 6 teams involved are sure to throw up some interesting storylines and narratives, which I'll try and do my best to summate to you at the moment. We start with Vanquish Esports, the reigning GT Pool P champions, the second seeds for this tournament, but they currently sit P3 in the championship. They haven't actually reached the 40 mark in a single round this season, which is usually what the upper teams sort of have. It's just been based off pure consistency. Round 1 at Deep Forest Raceway, there was a phenomenal battle with Manu Hernandez of the Kraken Staves GT team, and the 2 cars ended up finishing 2nd and 3rd, with Floris Zimmerman gaining pole and the fastest lap, and Miu Miu finishing in P2. It was pole and P2 again in round 2 at Mount Panorama, but this time it was Flexi wheeling the lesser spotted BMW M4 to the front grid slot. He did end up losing to Ignacio Legados of Visceral Esports, and Maxo, the reigning Pool P individual champion, finishing P6 after an incident stream race, and Vanquish finally taking their first race win of the season through Miu Miu at Lego Major last week. Flores dropped to P5 after a penalty for a botched overtake on one of the Avalon cars, but the main thing is it's been a podium in all 3 races for them this season. They just need to keep their noses clean, but they should hold on to a Golden Rockets position, or they'll be major favourites to, although as we'll see later on, a good start to the season doesn't mean certainty of that kind of position, with the top 6 in the championship only making it to Golden Rockets in the first place. It's been a real confusing season though for Maniacs Revolution, who despite being auto-qualified currently sit only P18 in the championship, and they haven't scored more than 15 points in a single race this season. With that has only come one top 5 finish. It was Borsman at Mount Panorama, but in that race Ortegas dropped to P10 with a penalty after a massive incident with Saiz and Garasa, the Forest Elbow, the sharp left-hand corner before Conrad Straight. Magios saw both cars gain penalties actually, in Maziga and Sisku, but then they ended up finishing P7 and P8. The main thing is for Maniacs that it's just a lot of inconsistency with penalties and incidents, and that's sort of the name of the game with a lot of the teams in this split in particular. They have the outright pace, but their failure to keep their noses clean is costing them. The Maniacs should be battling much higher up than they are at the moment. They'll be hoping to keep that form consistent and much higher up through the rest of the season starting tonight. Hydra Wrenchsport, another team that, well, I mean, for them, their season started so promisingly. They had a 25-point haul at Deep Forest Raceway with P5 and P7, but it's just been a sort of gradual unravelling for them. Saiz caught up in an early race incident at Mount Panorama, like I just discussed. He finished P11 with his teammate in P7. And then last week at Maggior, Nico, who raced at Deep Forest Raceway finishing P7, picked up 23 seconds of penalties, putting him a distant last place, with Cotello only P9 on full pace in general. So they scored 8 more points at Deep Forest Raceway with their 25-point haul than they have done in the subsequent 2 races. It has been encouraging signs from them for the first race, but consistency, as I say, it's the name of the game, and they need to find more of it heading through the rest of the season, because they are also deep in the Bronze Rockets positions as we speak. And now we come to the second group in this split, and Owls Esports, who led the championship after the first 2 rounds, debuted and picked up the win at Deep Forest Raceway with a 1-3 and a 44-point haul from that particular race. And then Gunza won at Mount Panorama from pole. Jim did have an early race incident, kind of a messy one for him, and he ended up finishing P5, but still, P1 and pole from Gunza is really good signs. And then it just all fell apart at Maggior. Gunza and Mr. Alf both picking up penalties, meaning they finished P8 and P10 out of the 10 running cars. Alf exceeded track limits a couple of times, meaning he got hit with 5 seconds, and Gunza was given 2 separate 5-second penalties for 2 separate botched overtakes, meaning they only picked up 11 points from that round. They are still P5 overall, but they need to put Maggior behind them and take solace in their blistering pace in the first 2 rounds. They really can't afford to have another round like they did last week, or they risk somehow losing their Golden Rocket spot, because Kraken Staines and Elite Racing Squad are breathing right down their neck for that top 6 position which they currently occupy. Second team in this split, I mean, what is there to say about Joker's E-Team? They were also qualified, big things expected, and yet they sit 23rd out of 24 in the championship with only 18 points all season. Their best race actually came at the opener at Deep Forest with P7 from Furpando. Despite that, Havilton finishing back in P11. Mount Panorama was dismal for them. Tono Lopez, the Portuguese driver, with a comedy of errors, putting him in a decent last. And Mace, probably their headline driver, finishing P10 with next to no pace at all. That was on merit. There were no penalties affecting that. P10 on pace. Dreadful race from him. But at least at Mount Panorama, they actually raced, because at Maggiore last week, both drivers inexcusably withdrawing from the race due to, I believe, issues with the car setup, is what Mr. Ralph told me, meaning no points scored. There is a genuine concern for them. It cannot possibly get worse, and they will all but certainly be racing in bronze rockets. But as I say, this is practically unprecedented from auto qualifier team in this format. They're really performing well under their expectations, and they're just racing for pride at this point, as I say. Final team in this split, Annexion Racing Team, GT Pulpy finalists last year, but they still had to come through the pre-qualifier. Finished P5 for Mayix at Deep Forest Raceway, but G-Rex picked up 40 seconds worth of penalties, meaning they only picked up 10 points from round 1. It was a much better performance than round 2. Alex was in the genuine fight for the win and ended up settling for P4 and a fastest lap, and J-Rex put that 40-second penalty from round 1 behind him to take home P6. But they were back off the boil Lego Maggiore last week. J-Rex again with no pace and incidents which he was caught up in, meaning he finished P9. Vico Man was promoted to P6 after penalties for the My Team and Owl's car, but there was a lack of pace for him as well. That kind of P6 was through that attrition of not having to deal with too many incidents rather than being genuinely the 6th fastest car in that race. Now, Mount Panorama has shown that they do have pace, but they currently occupy a bronze rocket spot, and they need to push further up the table if they're to live up to the expectations set upon them from their performance at Pool P last October, getting to the finals in the top 12 teams. So that's your teams for round 2. I hope you enjoyed the race. I will be back tomorrow previewing the next 2 races for the Tuesday evening slot, rounds 3 and 4, but I will see you then. Goodbye for now.
Thank you very much, Finlay, for those amazing presentation video. The first lobby was very fun, very pretty solid and strong drivers. This lobby is also very, very spicy, like we said with Javas off stream. 6 very, very good teams and some good contenders for the top 6 with the All Esports, the Vanquish, but with them on track, some teams who need a lot of points if they want to be at least in the top 12.
Yeah, I'm looking at the names. It is
not bad at all.
I heard someone honking, but it is stacked.
It's very stacked. We'll take a look at everyone on track. Just for me to maybe I'm gonna just reduce the volume.
I was thinking, is it my game?
No.
Yours?
It was because I turned up the volume while doing the screen share because the sound was quite low. So that's it. So for the All Esports, we have Jose Art, and with him we have Dabuten. We've seen him on the first round on Deep Forest. For the Vanquish Esports, 2 very great name of the GT scene with Floris and Mew Mew on track. Regarding the Maniacs Revolution, we have on track Vixu Stappen and Mr. Borsman. For the Hydra Rennsport, we have Saez and who is the second driver? Fran Felipe. On track, also a great name of the Spanish and European scene, I would say. For the Annexion team, we have Christian and Alex, and for the Jokers team, we have Xinio and Jokers E-team on track. This is a very solid lobby. And I think those drivers have learned a lot from the previous race.
Oh yeah, whenever you're the second group, you always look at the first one and see how it goes. It's the same in GTWS, or this, back in my days, to be the old guy, it used to be where you watched I think it was Asian servers that were before Europeans, and you were looking at how it went and maybe taking a few tips and tricks and all of that for your own race. So yeah, definitely they took advices and information from the first race on what to and what not to do on the second one.
Yeah. So drivers are parking their cars. The call order for the second qualifying session of the evening will be first team to be called Joker's team, then Hydra Rangeport, third team to be called Maniacs Revolution, and the three last team to be called Annexion, OWLS, and Vanquish Esports will be the last team called in this qualifying session. Joker's team and Hydra Rangeport are already in the pit lane. The two Maniacs Revolution drivers, Borsman and Vix Verstappen, are entering in the pit lane. And the Joker's drivers are already leaving the pit lane, doing their out lap. The Joker's P23, like Finlay said, they are no racing, just for fun, I would say, racing to try to, maybe being annoying to the other competitors, trying to do their best to do the best results possible, but for them, sadly, it's already quite difficult. P23 overall for the Joker's team in the general standings.
Yeah, and they weren't helped with what happened on like Major.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened for them is so they could prepare the car and everything, but some specific parts, engine parts, the ultimate ones, they were not allowed in the lobby settings, but they did an oversight in their setup and their cars, and they actually used ultimate parts, so they couldn't enter the track. And it was too late to like rebuild the car and everything. So they basically did not take part of the race because they were not within the regulations. And that is a big mistake. Like, I would say the first thing when you do competitions like this ones, any competition, but especially these ones with like so many great drivers and great teams and all of that, read the regulations, read it well, and see what's the actual frame and what you can do, and especially what you can't do. That's what defines the limits, what you can't do. So I think that's a big mistake on their part. Maybe it's because, lack of experience or something. It could be many reasons. I've seen a team taking part in the 24-hour race, and you were here.
Not buying wet tires when there was raining scenario.
Like 24-hour race, there's raining scenarios, and they forgot to buy racing, intermediates and wet tires, and it began to rain. They went to the pits, and we hear a scream, and it's because they didn't have rain tires, so they had to stay on slicks on pouring rain. So, it's easy to make an oversight. That's very easy. But I think this one is quite a big one still.
Okay, everyone leaving first corner without penalty. No penalty for all drivers or 6 drivers on track. Actually a pretty clean, decent lap for both Joker's team drivers.
I remember 15.7. That's not too bad after sector 2. That's kind of my benchmark, around 15, mid to high.
Okay.
So
end of the lap.
Maybe.
Let's see that.
Pole
position was in
14.9.
46.8, if I remember correctly, or 48 or 47. I don't remember what was the fastest lap in the first qualifying session. 46.8.
Yes.
And it's 48.7 and 49.0. That's not great, sadly, for the Joker's team drivers. Fran Felipe Ensa is about to cross the line in this qualifying session.
46? No, too short.
47.6, 47.9 for the Hydra Rangeport drivers. Borsman and Vix Verstappen to cross the line in a few seconds while the last 3 teams are called to enter into the pit lane. Final lap. Oh, quite nice. Oh, 1,000 of a
1,000.
second between the two Maniacs Revolution drivers. Wow. Oh, nice 360 in the stopping zone for Max Verstappen. 1,000 of a second between the two. I think it will be hard to have a drivers between those two.
You never know.
And
Do
be
the same
careful,
time, and maybe GT7 will put you between them.
And be careful, Xenio. Yes, he is not in the stopping zone. He will go back.
He keeps getting reset.
Oh. Oh, he's reset. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He
Going
went
back to the pit. Yeah, that's
good,
the best thing
good,
to do.
Good
yeah.
call. Good call.
It's been 3 or 4 times I see him being reset. I
Okay.
think for some reason. So yeah, it's better to go back to the pits. And just
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Christian and Alex for the annexion are leaving the pit lane. Same for Dabuten and Jose Art, Floris, and Miu Miu in the pit lane. I think everyone will be able to do their outlap. Yes, 1 minute 40 seconds to do the outlap. I think it's more than enough. I think we are.
It's tight.
I think it's.
I mean, the lap is 147.
Yeah, but you are leaving the pit lane exit of turn one.
Yeah, but if you wanted to take your time and not overuse your tires, you may not be able to.
Oh, yeah. Alex and Dabuten are about to finish their outlap. Dabuten, we've seen Dabuten on round 1, if I remember correctly. It was on the first, and I think he took the overall pole position. I think Dabuten on Deep Forest for the OWLS. Let me check. It was the same lineup, Dabuten and Rosehart on round 1. It was the exact same lineup.
Oh, that's gonna be very tight for the Vanquish Esports. 30 seconds to cross the line. They just finished Sector 2.
Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see that. Otherwise, we will redo just a qualifying session just for them, I think. Dabuten and Jose Art. Oh, yeah, 20 seconds. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close.
No, it's not gonna be enough. No, 10. No.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Let's keep Alex and Christian and the two VQS drivers doing their lap time. But I think it won't be enough for a few seconds, sadly, for the Vanquish. So we'll have to redo a qualifying for them, I think.
Unless they... No, they didn't have time. So, yeah. We're gonna need a new station for them.
Okay. Don't worry for the Vanquish drivers. Oh, penalty for Rosehart. And first sector in purple for Dabuten, but Jose Art with a penalty will start like Brea, I think, at the back of the grid. And Alex and Christian still without a penalty. I really like the livery of the annexion team. Quite sober, but I really like it.
I think it's also a very different tone compared to many of the teams we've seen. It's more subtle. It's not catching the eye as most of the others.
And purple sector for Christian. Sector 2 is Dabuten. In purple 2 in sector 2. He is in purple.
3/10.
Yeah, but he was 3/10 also, Christian. 2 or 3, I don't remember.
And the penalty for Jose Art.
Okay,
so, yep.
End of the session for Alex and Christian. Crossing the line. Fastest lap for Alex, 47.0. Christian, 2/10 behind. Jose Art served his penalty. Dabuten to cross the line, maybe to take the provisional pole, waiting for
I think it's going to be P2.
And, for more than a tenth. Dabuten behind Alex. What a lap set by the annexion driver. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely lovely.
We're yet to see the Vanquish, though.
Yeah.
I think they're the big threat here.
Exactly.
But it's Miu Miu and Flores. I know both of them. They're fast.
Oh, yeah.
So, Yeah. At worst case scenario, Alex starts P3, which is already great. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely great.
Yeah.
But we're gonna need a new qualifying session just for the Vanquish Esports. So yeah, it's just gonna take a bit more time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes just miscalculations. It happens.
And maybe it will be better if PG gave us more tools in lobbies. Maybe. Just saying that.
Let me reply to Carvata.
Yeah, no worries at all, of course. No worries. Floris and Yumio will have their opportunity to do their qualifying lap. Just keep in mind, of course, for Alex, the fastest lap set by Alex in 47.0, which is a pretty solid lap time.
It is. It is a pretty solid lap time. We've seen 46.8 on the previous qualifying session. So that means it is not far from it. There's not that much margin.
And Rosé are provisionally P7 on the grid, waiting for the two Vanquish drivers to do their lap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
nice. Wait.
That's
what the... Wait. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, it's back to... Maybe just give me 2 seconds. Wait.
Yeah, try to see, because it's overheating. So
Yeah.
try to see where it is.
Wait. Just 2 seconds. Can you just speak
Okay.
while I'm
I'll
checking
try.
that?
Okay. Hello. Basically, what can be said about the qualifying? Well, while Woob is actually fixing his PS5, I think it's the kind of session where everything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's the theme of today. I hope it's going to be better for tomorrow, obviously. But basically, like, we have all the issues, apparently. Garnada is sorry about the delays as well. There's some miscalculation that happened and all of that, which is, that happens. Apparently, it's some new people who made the calculations and they didn't anticipate a few things. So it's okay. We all start somewhere. Sometimes you do some small mistakes. I think there's worse mistakes than this. So don't be too harsh on yourself. Let's see that as a learning curve for the staff and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna try to commentate through my own. Oh, well, welcome back.
I'm back.
Who
I'm
are
back.
you?
I just opened the door and I just give some clean air to the PS5 behind.
Yeah, because that's the first time I see a PS5 overheating.
It's fine. Everything is under control. Don't worry. So yeah, don't blame. Don't blame. Of course, the staff. They did their best. Of course, to have the most fair and clean session for everyone. So something it can happen. No worries at all. We will have the session of the Vanquish, and we will see the full lap of the two drivers. I think it can be interesting to see how the Vanquish is doing their qualifying, if they will use bump draft like we've seen on the previous session. It was the Azteca doing that, I think.
I don't know.
I think it was the
I
Azteca.
literally have a blank.
Oh no, it was the Visceral. It was the Visceral Esports.
Visceral, yeah.
It was Visceral. I remember it was the red
I was trying to compute the entire quality. And nothing came out. I was like,
Okay.
So apparently, let me see the chat. They don't enter the pits. They go straight up to do their quali time.
Okay, they are doing their quality time right now. So they are already in their out lap. So no waiting zone for them or stopping zone. Or
no,
whatever.
it doesn't change anything for them anyways, because like they start from the pits. They start from the pits.
Maybe I can switch to the right scene. My bad.
Yeah,
sorry for the inconvenience with the PS5, but should be
Floris
sorted.
is getting disconnected.
Oh!
Or is it?
Or big lag?
Or is it me? No.
No. I see him in the...
Oh no.
No, being disconnected. And Mew Mew... Please, camera.
So when I said everything that can go wrong will go wrong today, that's another proof.
Yes, but this time it's not. Yeah, it's related to the driver, not to.
Yeah.
To the
So now
lobby
the
or-
question: if he comes back, he's gonna start last, right?
I think yeah. I think Miu Miu will do his quali lap and.
Yeah.
But let's hope he won't have any disconnection during the race. Let's hope everything will be okay for him for the race.
Yeah. I hope too.
And we will see the world lap of Miu Miu at least.
No stress, mate.
47.044 to beat the lap time set by Alex in the previous session. A bit aggressive turn one. Aggressive, but within the track limit for Miu Miu. Do you remember a good sector one?
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm not gonna say something that's blatantly wrong. I don't know.
27.5 first sector for Miu Miu. Leaving turn. The first hairpin. Is it turn 3, the first hairpin? Yeah, it's turn 3. It's considered that.
Turn 2.
Turn 2?
I mean, I don't consider... That's the thing. Formula 1 consider the little king before
Yeah,
being a corner. I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, basically it's just whatever you feel like is a corner or not.
Pretty aggressive Miu Miu, but
He has to.
decent. Yeah,
There's no teammate anymore.
very aggressive, but on the apex, on every corner, not too far
Yeah,
on the
no
track
penalty.
limit, no penalty there.
I think that's the fastest second sector I've seen, 14.4.
Very quick. Maybe Miu Miu to take the pole and maybe to take the overall
1 and 12
pole position.
it would be very funny to have 1 and 12.
Miu to do the final 2 corner of this lap.
Oh, the final corner was
Wow.
so good.
Wow, that was very
pretty
quick.
to see. That's
Very
gonna be
quick, very
Yeah.
quick, and it's the pole position for Miu Miu. 46.825 for Miu Miu. Is it better than Jaime Marti? Is it better? Is it better? It's better by 60,000 of a second compared to Jaime Marti, a pole lap on the previous race. What a lap set by Miu Miu. Very aggressive turn 1, and the last 2 corners was just perfect.
and all alone.
And all alone. And all alone.
All alone. So imagine with slipstream and a bit of bumpcraft in the straights. Could be the 0.6, 0.5 easily.
And Floris, I've seen Floris back in the lobby.
Yep.
We will do a manual grid anyway.
Mhm.
With this pole position for Miu Miu. Alex will start on second position on the grid. Dabuten P3, Christian P4, Mr. Borsman and Vic Sustappen P5 and P6 for the two Maniacs Revolution drivers, sorry. Fran Felipe P7, Jose Hart will start P8 on the grid. Saez will start P9, Joker's E-Team P10, Xinio P11, and Floris will start last on the grid, I think, because the disconnection was during the qualifying session, and he was all alone to do to be disconnected. Because I didn't take a look, but for me, no one else was lagging in the lobby, I think.
No, I think it's just a straight up disconnection. I know Floris's connection can be a bit weak sometimes,
Yeah.
and I think he just gave up at the worst of times. But let's see the bright side. Because they couldn't do the qualifying, he didn't disconnect during the race.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've seen Brea starting P11 and after only 3 laps being back in the battle for the lead. So maybe we will see Floris using the same strategy, starting on soft when everyone else around him will start on hard, gaining already 2-3 position with a good start, overtaking quickly drivers in the first 2 corners of the track.
He has to be aggressive. I think he has to be aggressive, but yeah, he has the pace to overtake everyone on hards anyway, I think. So it depends if you want to play the long game or not and do the overtakes at the end.
Okay.
It's a tough question. I would say, considering what Brea did, maybe go for softs.
Yeah.
But I can see it starting on hards, overtaking everyone and not losing too much time, making them work, and try the giga undercut, or like instead of doing 7 laps on the hard or on the soft, you do 8 laps because you're gonna have less fuel. So you should will be able to make another lap, but you need to be very kind on the tires as well. That's a balancing act. I don't know, and I'm not even sure if they actually thought about it.
Yeah. Okay, lobby is closed. We will redo a new lobby for this second and final race of the day. Just a quick look at what we will have on tomorrow for the 2 final race of the round 4 of the InfinityGSeries 2026. First race of the evening with the Krakenstein, the Elite Racing Squad, the EPLF, the Nexus Deluxe, and the 92 Esports. And for the final race of the round 4, Simfrim Esport, Alien Motorsport, Thunderlight, Customs GT, Avalon, and Control the Time, with 2 amazing races on tomorrow evening with Jaeger and it's Jaeger and Pyro, right? On tomorrow, if I remember. Yeah, that's it.
Not
that's
us.
it. But yeah, that's not us for sure. Lobby is open. I'm entering into the lobby. I don't know if you see the lobby.
Yeah, I think I just refreshed at the wrong time. I didn't see it. Now it's 12 out of 16. So sometimes it is like this.
Okay, everyone is already in the lobby, so I think it won't be long to set the grid and to start the race. Standing start, hard and soft only, a minimum of 5 laps on hards, and that's it.
I want to enter the track with my Twingo.
Showmas, please. Showmas, please. Stop.
Do we need a safety car?
Please. Oh my god. Okay, everyone is in lobby, and you can see on the bottom left of your screen the top 6 overall of the round 4, with the Visceral Sport doing the fastest overall race time ahead of the Azteca Racing Motors, my team P3, AGT Drivers P4, Team Monza Racing P5, and the Avutada Racing Team in 6th position for the aggregate race time of the first race of the evening. Grid is about to be set, and we will start the race in a few minutes or even seconds with Mew Mew and Paul. And let's take a look at the tires. Soft for Mew Mew, soft for Floris, soft for Roseart, Fran Felipe, Alex, Christian, Dabuten, Saez. Hey, a lot of drivers. Only 4 drivers on hards. The 2 Jokers drivers, Mr. Borsman and Vixus Taben. The 2 Jokers and the 2 Maniacs Revolution are on hard. Other than that, the 2 OWLS, the 2 Annexion, the 2 Hydra Rangeport, and the 2 Vanquish are on soft tires. I'm not sure this will help Floris a lot to gain position, having more drivers surrounding on.
In that case, start on hards. Let them go. Let them go and fight. They will lose time, and maybe if you do your own, because where you lose time is mostly on your softs and not on your hards.
Yeah,
in a way. So I'd say in that condition, I would go on hards, try to make my way up without losing too much time. We know Floris has the pace for it. Floris and Miu Miu are pretty similar pace-wise, so that means he should be up front. And then pitting mid-race, taking the softs, catching back, and overtaking on the last laps. But that's how I would do it. Maybe Floris knows better than me, and he most likely does. Yeah. That's him behind the wheel, not me.
Okay. And it's funny because we have different drivers, several drivers on soft, but not with the same exact amount of PP.
That's the rims and wheels.
Yeah, right. You're right.
You like if you change the rims and the wheels, you're gonna see a PP change. And the final starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0.
Almost expected a happy new year.
Okay, let's race for the second and last lap.
You look at the front, I look at Floris.
Okay, so we have few drivers on soft, few drivers on hard. Miu Miu, Alex, Dabut and Christian are on soft at the front. Let's keep an eye on them. Let's keep an eye also on Floris at the back. And we are racing for the second time of the evening on the Red Bull Ring. And a good start for Miu Miu, good start for Dabuten. Top 4 overall seems to be good. And there is a battle between the two Maniacs Revolution drivers, Mr. Borsman and Max Verstappen, battling.
Floris P8. 3 wide for him. Most likely going to be P6 at the end of the straight.
Oh, 3 wide incoming. Borsman with a penalty already, and Floris up to P6 already, and Jose Hart battling with the VQS driver. Jose Hart in 7th position. And we have Xenio, Jokersy team on hard, Borsman and Max Verstappen, I think, also on hard. 4 drivers on hard at the back. 28 other drivers are on soft. And Christian overtook Dabuten for the 3rd position as well with Misdat. But the 2 annexion driver P2, P3 at the start of this race. Good start for both for the light blue cars.
Yeah, they're in ideal position right now. It's 1v2 against Miu Miu. Miu Miu will certainly have the advantage of the pace, but there are 2.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Fran Felipe, keep an eye also on Fran Felipe, just behind in 5th position. Between
Floris coming back so fast.
Oh yeah, he's very quick. He's doing the exact same start of Brea.
Even better. He gained 4/10 on Miu Miu just in the 2 last corners.
Oh, Jokersy team! Oh, nearly lost it. Oh, that was close for him, but he managed to stay alive, but he took half of a second of penalty. Oh, I almost see him in the wall.
Christian losing a position in the meantime. Went wide in turn 1.
Oh, and a
got a penalty for it.
Penalty. I have the replay. We'll see that with the replay. Just we stay live because Dabuten is also very close of Alex. Alex on the inside of Miu Miu, turn 2. But he stays in 2nd position. Miu Miu still leading Dabuten P3. Christian lost the position and he took a penalty. Fran Felipe is maybe about to take the 4th position in this race, but be careful of Floris on the inside of the Hydraren Sports driver. And Floris on the inside, turn 3. And he is in 5th position now, and Fran Felipe also.
And he's hurt by Jose Hart.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they team up together because Jose Hart also can overtake, and he will turn on the other side. Ooh,
yeah.
A little of contact.
Yeah, a lot of contact between the.
And then there's 2 penalties in front. Floris may be already P3 at the end of the lap.
Oh yeah, penalty for Dabuten as well. And 2 penalty to be served in the end of this lap 2. Christian and Dabuten. Oh, and Floris behind. Ooh, be careful of the slowing cars ahead, and Floris is in third position. Oh, Christian a bit wide on turn 9.
He was last on the grid. He's P3 at the end of lap 2.
And with the fastest surprise, he got the fastest lap.
Not even. Took by size.
Oh yeah, says, yeah. Just behind.
But it's far from the actual fastest laps.
And let's take a quick look at what happened to Christian turn 1 in the previous lap. Oh yeah, all alone, a bit too wide.
The two OWLS took a penalty on turn 1.
No way. Oh, Dabuten and Jose Hart with a penalty. Also a penalty for Saez in 8th position. 3 drivers penalized in the start of the lap 3. And Fran Felipe will be back in the top 5 at least. Yeah, not a good operation for the OWLS. And Alex still P2, still in the pace and in the slipstream of Miu Miu. He is doing a very, very solid start, Alex.
Yeah, I've seen at some point he was bum drafting Miu Miu. He has no interest so far to overtake Miu Miu.
And
just follow. Take the time with him. He's one of the fastest and on the grid. There's no need to fight yet.
He has the best result overall, Alex, for the Annexion team, with a 4th position in the race 2 on Bathurst. For best results overall of the Annexion, and he is now in the battle for the win. And Fran Felipe to overtake with the slow zone penalty. Yeah, he's gaining 2 positions now. He's ahead of Dabuten and Jose Hart in 6th and 7th position. Fran Felipe in 5th position, while Saez, with those penalty, managed to stay in the group.
Floris 6/10 of the lead.
And at the back for the drivers on hard, Vix Verstappen and Borsman cruising together in 9th and 10th position. Joker Z team P11 and Xenio sadly 10 seconds behind his teammate in last position. Back to the lead with 2 Annexion drivers and 2 Vanquish Esports drivers. And Floris back with the fastest lap. I don't know if this race is quicker than the previous one, because we have more drivers battling for the lead actually, so I'm not
the
sure.
fastest lap is not as fast.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Miu Miu had, like, the 2 first laps were quite slow, so might not be so far the fastest overall time. At least for the leader. But then if Floris and Miu Miu finishes back to back, or pretty much like here, maybe it's gonna be the fastest.
Miu it's still there. Yeah, Jonas.
Yeah, I just wanted to say or add that at the last lap of the first race was so hectic, they've lost a lot of time, penalties all around, all of that. So far, it may not have been the fastest start, but they can have the fastest ending.
Yeah. And be careful of for Fran Felipe, Dabuten, Jose Hart and Saez. There is a tiny gap with the top 4, 9/10 between P4, P5.
They keep helping each other. Floris had to use more fuel though, so he's gonna drop out a bit during the pit stop.
Oh yeah, much more fuel used for the Dutchman. Maybe Floris has to stay behind Alex.
Oh yeah, he's trying to fuel save, but he went on 6 gears, so he had the worst braking. I think going on 6 gear is not a good move. Just lift and coast and use the engine braking.
Yeah. On board with Fran Felipe in 5th position. I think also saving fuel behind Christian and Floris. Maybe with the pit stop we can have a lot of moves, a lot of change in this leading group.
Yeah, even Miu Miu has less fuel compared to Alex. Alex does a very good job at fuel saving.
I think he's one of the. I think he's the driver leading with, the most of fuel.
He's the one with the most fuel overall.
Yeah. And by a lot, as well.
But like, look at this. P7 only 2 seconds down.
Yeah.
It's not much.
And we have Saez, trying to stay in the group, but it's quite difficult. 1 second off Roseart now. He's out of the slipstream of the RW race drivers. It's going to be more and more difficult for Saez unless we have battle in the leading group to help him to be back in the action. And no more penalties. We had some penalties in the 2-3 first lap of the race, and it's been like 3 laps now. We had no penalties at all in the leading cars.
It is chill. I also wonder how much time do you lose by fuel saving? Oh, Christian!
Oh, Christian
no.
on the inside! On the collide! He collides with his teammate Alex! Oh my god, what happened? We will see that. Oh, maybe too confident on this move by Christian, or maybe he missed the braking point.
I think he overcooked it.
And Floris is now in second position. Christian, despite what happened, is in third position. Fran Felipe, before the loser of this move, this incident, is Alex dropping in 5th position now.
Yeah, sitting comfortably in P2 and now P5. I don't want to be in the team briefing.
Okay, let's see on the replay what happened. Christian just behind Floris on the inside. Oh, yeah, I think he missed the braking point, and sadly there was this contact with his teammate. But this move is helping a lot Floris now. P2 in this race, 8 tenths behind his teammate Miu Miu. And Floris is actually doing a last to first challenge.
Yeah, I mean, Miu Miu just go P2, and that's last to first challenge completed.
Yeah, and while we were watching the replay in the end of this lap 7, maybe we will see that on the replay right after Jonas. Oh, Alex is now dropped to P8.
Yeah, I haven't seen what happened.
Yeah, we will see that lap end of lap 6, I think. And we'll rewatch what happened between the two election drivers. And Saez gained 2 positions because he is now even ahead of Dabut and P7. Maybe there was a contact between the election and the OWLS driver. We'll see that on the replay.
But that's such the best scenario for the Vanquish Esports. They're both in the lead. Behind there is 1 car from a team, then 1 car from a team, then 1 car from a team, then 1 car from a team.
Yeah.
There's no duality or anything. There's no teamwork anymore. And they're the one in the control of the race. They're right now the fastest. So I feel like it's kind of what happened in Lagom Madyard. They're P1 and P2. And now they're in control. It doesn't matter where they start on the grid as well. Like when you look at Flores from last to P2, it's just don't qualify now. It's just.
And meanwhile, the drivers who started the race on hard already pitted and are now on soft tires for Mr. Borsman, Vic Sustappen, Joker Z Team, and for Xinio, who just left the pit lane.
Yeah, let's see who will be.
Oh, Christian with a penalty, half of a second of penalty for the annexion drivers, and Fran Felipe is maybe about to be third in this race.
So far, it might be slightly far to get the position, but what I'm concerned about is the tire wear of some people with the extra lap. Like Jose Art, for example, the rear left is not looking so good.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if he's going to pit now or try to do 9 laps like we've seen.
Compared to Fran Felipe, it's quite important.
Yes.
Christian, despite the penalty, is trying to battle with Floris. He's in the slipstream of Floris Christian after the incident with his teammate. And I think Fran Felipe, yes, you're right, Jonas is maybe too far behind to try to get the third position in the race after Christian serving his penalty.
Unless he catches, but no, doesn't catch at all.
Six,
oh,
5
no,
tenths?
he did.
It's gonna be close, yeah.
Not a good exit though, but yeah, I don't think it's got. No, it's not enough.
Just enough to be back in the slipstream and to be annoying.
Who's gonna pit? Christian pits.
Yeah, Rosard pit also. Yeah.
Oh, Alex's tires, they're not good as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Rear left is very, very worn.
It's very tired, so the end of the lap is not gonna be funny.
So 2 drivers pitting at the end of this lap.
Oh, there's a spin
There is a spin.
from Fran.
Oh, Fran Felipe pit spinning.
Yeah, the rear tire left off. Like it gave up on him.
Oh yeah, maybe too aggressive on the inside of turn 1. The cars like bounced and with the tire wear. Fran Felipe spun.
The lap is gonna be hell. There's no rear left, so the tire's gonna turn, but it's not gonna have any kind of grip. It's like if you drive with the handbrake on.
And look who are all alone now on track. Miu Miu and Floris are 3 seconds ahead of Saez now, third in this race after the pit stop of Jose Hart and Christian, and with the spin of his teammate Fran Felipe now dropped to 6th position, but far behind. And
I'll suggest look at Alex. I think we're gonna see something.
oh yeah, oof, yeah. Be prepared for understeering.
No, oversteer. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a funny left corner.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, the rear tire just died
On Alex?
on Alex.
I still have 1 pixel of tire wear.
Yeah,
It says! Oh, Saez was spun just ahead of Alex! Oh my god! Oh, terrible lap 9 for both Hydra and Sport drivers. The spin in the first corner of the lap for Fran Felipe. The spin just before entering into the pit lane for Saez.
And you know what? Dabuten had 3 seconds for avoiding.
No way.
He cut the white line. It's gonna be 3 seconds of penalty.
Oh yeah, but he was already sliding a lot before entering into the pit lane, so I'm not sure without the incident he was able to not take the penalty, Dabuten. Oh my god. Oh, what a terrible minute for the Hydra and Sport drivers.
Yeah, Dabuten 3 seconds of penalty.
Yeah, and his teammate Jose Hart, who pitted 1 lap earlier with Christian, are just behind Dabuten now. And Dabuten will lost, and Saez also with a penalty after his spin. So both Dabuten and Saez with 3 seconds of penalty. And Christian trying.
Oh boy.
Oof, oh yeah. Oof.
Oh, there's too many cars on one spot.
Yeah. And Jose Hart will pass his teammate now. Jose Hart P3. Christian on the inside of Dabuten.
Size 3 seconds as well.
Yeah. And Alex not far behind. Okay, Christian on the inside. Ooh, be careful. Dabuten a bit wide on the exit of the second hairpin. And half of a second of penalty added to the 3 seconds for Dabuten. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. But there's such a gap behind. He's only gonna lose a position, but it's still a lot of time for the race time.
Yeah, and we have to keep an eye on the Maniacs Revolution drivers who started on arms, and we've seen with the AGT drivers that it's possible to catch the drivers on soft with a good pace, no penalty.
Yeah, and there are two, so they can help each other.
Yeah, and they are only 4.5 seconds behind Saez. So maybe Borsman and Max Verstappen are about to be at least 6 and 7, maybe. No, 7 and 8, my bad.
Yeah, and Saez had a 3 seconds penalty, so they're basically already on the same spot on the track.
Yeah. There they are, Borsman and Max Verstappen just behind Saez, struggling a lot.
Yeah, just let them by, honestly. There's no benefit of fighting right now.
Mr. Borsman already overtook Saez before turn 1. And Max Verstappen on the inside, very aggressive with the fresh soft tires. Overtook Saez.
When there's about 4 laps a second of a difference between the two compounds, there's nothing
and
you
Saez
can
with
do.
a penalty. New penalty for Saez, sadly. Meanwhile, ahead, Miu Miu and Flory still 1 and 2. Jose Art less than 3 seconds behind. Alex P4, Christian P5, Dabu 10. Less than 4 seconds behind the two NXion drivers. And Fran Felipe already have 3 seconds behind him, the two Maniacs Revolutions drivers. P7 is more than possible for 7-8. P7, P8 is more than possible for the Maniacs drivers. Depend then of Dabuten if he will took some penalty or...
Yeah, I think P6, P7 are basically what they can aim realistically.
Yeah. And it will be a good result for them.
Oh yeah, clearly.
P18 overall, the Maniacs Revolution drivers, with only 42 points. The best results being a top 5 for Mr. Borsman on the round 2 at Bathurst. It could be a precious point for them if they still want to pretend to be at least in the top 12 in the Silver Rockets group for the final races of the InfinityGSeries. 1.1 second between Fran Felipe and the two Maniacs Revolution drivers. Do you think Alex and Christian can catch Josea to claim third position? No?
I don't think so. No. I don't see it happening. But I may be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Catching, maybe.
There is only 1 second between the two.
But then catching and overtaking are two different things.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Fran Felipe overtook on the second hairpin by Mr. Borsman and Max Verstappen. Double overtake for the Maniacs Revolution drivers. P7, P8, Borsman and Max Verstappen. Let's watch the maneuver on the replay. On the inside, nothing to say for Mr. Borsman. Yeah, perfect. More than enough room left by Fran Felipe to the two Maniacs drivers. And Fran Felipe now dropped to P9. And Borsman and Max Verstappen 5 seconds behind Dabuten. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to catch Dabuten. I think in the 3 remaining laps.
I don't think so.
Don't think? Oh yeah, they catch already at
152.
Yeah.
148 and a half.
Oh yeah. So
I think within a lap and a half, they're back. They're on Dabuten.
okay, let's keep an eye. Christian, who lost a few tenths against his teammate Alex. Alex back in the slipstream of Jose Art now for the 3rd position in this race. Meanwhile, Floris and Miu Miu are now in a very, very good position to do a 1-2. Oh, and we've lost a driver. We've lost Jose Art. We've lost Jose Art.
Oh no.
Oh, and I think it's a network issue for Jose
It
Art.
is network. It is
Network issue for Jose Art. Disconnection, sadly. Oh my god. And Dabuten is P5, Mr. Borsman and Max Verstappen P6 and P7. And we have only 11 drivers remaining on track, and Alex now is in third position in this race. And what a result for the Annexions team.
It's not over yet.
We have to still keep an eye on Dabuten against the two Maniacs drivers. 2 more laps coming.
That was close to the track limit for Borsman, but still within, so all and good.
They are very quick, but be careful also with the one tires. They will be on soft compared to the hard, so they are quicker, but we have to keep in mind for the final laps of the race, the soft tires will be in a very, very bad shape.
I think it's really the tire where they have and how lighter they are as well. They will be fine at the end of the race. Because again, they made their soft stint with about 25 kilograms less on the rear, and that's the rear tires that takes the most here. So it is the load on them for the entire stint, and that's a lot.
And they are bump drafting. They are bump drafting now, Mr. Borsman and Max Verstappen, while Fran Felipe with another penalty behind. We've seen the penalty over the car of the Hydra Range Sport driver.
5/10. Yeah, I think Dabuten has no hopes of staying in front of them.
Second top 5 of the season incoming for the Maniacs Revolution team. Mr. Borsman now in the slipstream of Dabuten. And Mr. Borsman on the inside. No. And there is a defense by Dabuten. Oh no, it's done. Borsman on the inside.
He defends still. He tries, but like turning on your opponents doesn't work. It's not a good strat.
Yeah, and that's it. The two Maniacs drivers overtook Dabuten, Mr. Borsman P5, Max Verstappen in 6th position.
Can they take Christian? Is my question. There is about 4 seconds. It's gonna be hard. And just 1 lap. But all it takes is maybe 1 penalty for Christian.
Final lap incoming, Miu Miu and Floris for the 1-2. The two Maniacs drivers still bump drafting each other. And Alex to take a very, very good podium as well. First podium of the season incoming for Alex and the Annexion team. The gap is, I think there is 1 lap missing for Mr. Borsman and Max Verstappen to catch Christian.
They can't catch as fast because their tires are way more worn compared to a few laps ago. But that's still a very good comeback, helped by the disconnection of one of the old drivers, but still a good comeback. And meanwhile, Vanquish is just like, yeah, we're chilling, mates.
Miu Miu about to let the first position to Floris to do first 2 laps, last 2 first?
No, because that loses time.
Yeah, right. You're right. Final corners incoming for the VQS, and we'll keep an eye on the aggregate race time for Miu Miu and Floris. 56 minutes, 15 seconds, 8 tenths. For the Visceral Esports in the previous race of total time. And Miu Miu to cross the line in winner, Poleman, and winner, and the fastest lap for Floris. What a race by the Vanquish again. And
28:07.
Okay, and Alex with the first podium for the Annexion Racing team. Second top 5 of the season for the Maniacs, with Mr. Borsman P5, Max Verstappen P6, Dabuten P7, Fran Felipe in 8th position with a final penalty in the last corner of the race. Saez, his teammate, will finish P9. Joker's team finish P10, and Xinio with a
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah. The tire again.
And Floris, who got disconnected just at the end of the race.
Yeah, but for the race time, he's not gonna be on the leaderboard.
Yeah, but I think we had the gap. I think with Nuno, it would be easy to retrieve his total lap time, I guess.
Depends what the regulation says.
I don't know.
Because if they just base it on the result screen we're gonna see in a few seconds, he's gonna be last.
Save
with no time.
Play. Yes. Yeah, he's not. Oh no, he's shown 11, but what the what the? Do you know there is bug in GT7?
I mean, 11. That's 1 and 1. That's P2, right?
At least you have the gap, so you can calculate the total time of Forest. At least you can calculate.
Yeah, plus 6.899. Yeah, that's 7.4. Yeah, I think from my calculations, they are just in front of Gseries Esports by about a second.
Okay, we will see that right after. Just a quick look at the results. Mew P1 in this race, P2 Floris, but shown in 11th position due to the disconnection. Alex with the podium, P3, Christian P4, Mr. Borsman P5, Vixustapen P6, Dabuten in 7th position, Didra Rangeport, Fran Felipe and Saez in 8th and 9th position, Joker's E-Team P10, Xinio P11, and sadly, Rossard got disconnected few laps before the end for the OWLS driver. A different race compared to the first one, but with some good action too.
Calmer, I'd say. Yeah. Way calmer because of penalties, and I'd say that the peak of drama and chaos was the pit entry.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the tires, I knew something would happen. I know how they drop off, how much time or how much grip they remove, or they just drop whenever there is no tire left, basically. Yeah. Like on the standard track, having the 4 tires fully red is about 20 seconds slower compared to like normal tires. So when you have just one tire dropping, you still have front grip. That's the thing we need. It's not like the 4 tires drops. You have one tire dropping, but the front tires still do grip, so they will turn as usual. But your rear tire will not be able to have enough grip to keep the load, so it's just gonna slide. It's basically like pulling the handbrake.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have the replay ready or not?
I'm already on it.
Okay, let me just load the screen share. Let me load the screen share and let's go back.
We're gonna be on Floris.
Perfect. Just up.
Yeah, there's USB.
Yeah, all good. Let's rewatch the amazing start of Floris in this race. We started on soft tires. Yeah, easily overtook the 2 Joker's team drivers. Bit of lag, but he made the priority, like the exit of the corner was a priority, so he went wide and then cut in to have the most momentum during the straight, and look what happened. He overtakes 4 people in the straight, already P6. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's more impressive than Brea's start, I think.
Yeah. And Brea's start is very good.
And no offense to Brea, he did well, but
this is even better.
What he did was absolutely amazing, but yeah, the start from Floris, pretty solid.
Then I'm gonna fast forward a tiny bit.
Lap 7, we had the incident between the 2 Annexion drivers with Christian a bit maybe too confident.
Yeah.
I
just wanted to look at this. I think there's more overtake for Floris in here. Yeah, overtaking Felipe here.
On the inside, nothing to say.
On the inside, just chilling. Then Josea tries to get on the inside and just bump drafts, so it's like a NASCAR train. And then the two in front have a penalty. So yeah, that's what I wanted to see. So Josea tried to turn a bit too much, but Flores was here, so couldn't do anything about this. And then penalty. Thankfully, he was ghosted. That's the two of them. That's the two of them overtaken. They block each other behind, so they can't even attack back. And that's already P3 after 2 laps. And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
So you said lap 7.
Yeah, lap 7, the incident between Christian and turn 2 or turn 3, depending on what you call it.
The incident?
Right here.
Is it here?
Is it here? No, because Alexi... Oh no, it was the lap before. Maybe lap 6. My bad.
It's lap 6. Yeah, it's lap 6.
My bad. Yeah, it's right here. Boink.
It's just the worst thing.
Maybe too confident while braking. Maybe he brakes too late.
No, Oh no, look at the brakes.
Okay. Oh.
He realizes his braking is based on Flores's. He sees they're about even, so he releases the brake to get a bit of overlap from Flores. But they're already on the limit, and there's someone in front. So that just kills Alex's race. Because he was too focused on Flores and didn't see what was happening in front.
And still in this lap, there was something else we didn't see and we didn't notice on track regarding Alex. Still regarding Alex.
He dropped to P7 or P8 at
P8,
some point.
yeah, with Dabuten or that. I don't remember who it was.
Okay, so he tries to go on Felipe, but it doesn't work. Maybe Dabuten will try to dive. Nope. Okay. And then Size comes in and not too much of a fan about this. As a friend would say, and he loves Miata, and we both know him.
Yeah.
His name is Alex, not the same one. If gap car, and that was pretty much this. If gap car, but that means there's no gap. I think the door was closed enough.
In the action, it's hard to judge.
Then in the heat of the moment, you're like, okay, I'll go for it, but no, I think it was too optimistic. Then Jose Art can't do anything; he's just a passenger about this. But I think it's a bit too optimistic. And from P2 to P8 in 1 lap,
that's
mainly thanks to his teammate. Yeah, the debriefing is gonna be spicy. Yep, it's not gonna be the best debriefing ever.
And can you show us also again the pit entry of Saez, and it was no WLS taking 3 seconds of penalty as well. This. I want this.
So remember when I told you, look at these ones. Look at the tire on the bottom left.
And Alex
it's fully gone.
And Alex is not even better.
It's fully gone. That means there's a bit of grip on the front. There's nothing on the rear.
There is a pixel of grip on the rear left.
And he's gonna turn. It's gonna be gone.
Plus,
it's gone. It's gone. And
But if you take a look at Jose Art, he's already losing the car before. So not Jose Art, Dabuten, sorry.
Oh yeah. He would never do that.
So
make the corner.
With or without the incident ahead of him, I think it was 3 seconds, whatever.
the frame is very fun, quite funny. But there's one thing to know about this pit lane. That's something I have noted since GT Sport 2019. So that's old news, guys, but it's still relevant because it is what happens in all the pit lanes. From about here, your car has all the grip in the world again. It ignores damage. It ignores tire wear. And in GT Sport, at least, from here to the pit entry, it
Okay.
ignored the fact it was actually wet. I'm not too sure if it's still the case on GT7 for the wet part. But from here on out, it's like you're on time zero, no damage. So
Okay.
even if you have dead tires, you can just floor it and see, it doesn't lose the car anymore.
Yeah.
Because the car is actually back on full grip. Here, no grip, and now full grip. I think the fuel level still matters,
but not the grip anymore.
The tires goes back to one. It doesn't show, but the grip is fully back, and maybe on this pit lane specifically, at least, the wetness of the track is ignored, and that's something I've seen in the Salzburg World Tour in 2019 when they introduced the wet Red Bull Ring.
Okay.
In GT Sport. I had to practice for the World Tour, and it was wet, but it was constant wet because we didn't have dynamic weather back then.
Okay.
And when I was pitting, I was like, damn, the car's gripping a lot. And then I tried with slicks. It's like, oh damn, there's no aquaplaning anymore. It just grips. I wanted to see if it was actually wet or just more grip or something. It was just perfect conditions for like 50 meters. But that can be a second or two. Yeah, but that can be a second or two. You don't need to be careful. Your car is already gripping again.
Yeah.
It's so weird. But that's the tiny bits here and there that, sometimes makes the difference between the great drivers and the top drivers. Or just winning a race and being P3.
Yeah.
Because you were overcautious. But yeah, enough of my old ramblings. Anything else? I have lap 9, turn 1, Fran Felipe.
It's the spin, I think. It's the spin.
Most likely, yes.
I think
so
it's
lap 9.
I think it's Fran Felipe spin.
Lap 10, damn it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's his oh.
The tire.
Yeah.
The poor tire. Look at the tire. It's gonna be like no.
Very aggressive on the inside. The car is bouncing.
Oh yeah, on the sausage he lost it.
And look at the grip on the rear left.
Yeah,
you can
just
see
gone.
the tire dying.
It's like
poor
yeah,
car.
that's poor car.
Okay, and I think that's all for this
That's
race.
all I've noted, but then after it's just a 1-2.
The second part of the race was more calm. Just having the comeback of the two Maniacs Revolution drivers, but other than that, I think nothing to say.
Yep, and I hear in my ears or just read
the
that
results.
it's fully updated, and I think I know who's the winner.
Yes, P1 after this first evening, the Vanquish Esports by 1 second and a half over the Visceral Esports. P3, the Azteca Racing Motorsport of Brea and Diego. Annexion Racing Team P4 for Alex and Christian. Very, very good results for them. Also good results provisional for the My Team Esports in the top 5 from now for Punisher and Defcon. Vixus Stappen and Borsman for the Maniacs Revolution are P6. The AGT drivers are P7. Team Monza Racing P8. Hydra Range Sport P9, Avutarda Racing Team P10, Joker Z Team P11, and sadly for them, P12, last provisional waiting for the two other races on tomorrow. The OWLS Esports are maybe losing a lot this evening.
They are losing a lot, and especially with the disconnect, that's what the... it's the winner's time plus 2 minutes from what I see.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time lost, and that means they're most likely going to be last after tomorrow.
Yeah, it can change a lot in the race for the golden rocket or the silver rockets. We'll see that, but we have two more races on tomorrow. Two more races with the first race of the evening tomorrow with the 92 Esports, the Deluxe Team, the Nexus, the EPLF, the Elite Racing Squad, and the Krakenstein. And for the final race of the evening tomorrow. Sim Free Sport, Alien Motorsport, Thunderlight, Customs GT, Avalon Motorsport, and Control the Time for our 12 remaining team on tomorrow evening. I think those 12 teams have learned a lot from what happened this evening. That was quite interesting, Jomas, in the end. Two very interesting races.
It was interesting, maybe calmer than what I thought.
Yeah.
But the tire wear is really the key here, especially the softs. That's what's going to define your race, especially if you do the extra lap or not. And if you do the extra lap, you need to be sure to have the grip or be careful of not losing it, as we've seen multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, again, I did call to watch specific people because I knew what would happen. It was guaranteed something would happen. The tire were about to give up, and when they give up, they don't do any they don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna give up." No, you turn a bit of grip, you slide, it kills the end of the tire. That's gone. That's game over.
Yeah. Be sure to watch what happened on tomorrow with Jens and Pyro on the commentary booth. Thank you very much, Jonas, for this amazing evening with you. It's been a long time we've commentated together, and it was in French last time, so I think it's the first time we do it in English.
When was the last thing we commentated on together, just the two of us?
Oh, maybe a stream of a world tour or something like this.
Most likely, yeah. On my birthday.
You're right. Yeah. Oh, I can't forget.
For my 30th anniversary.
You're right. You're right. That's it. Thank you very much. Anyway, for everyone in the chat, very sorry for all the delay, inconvenience, but the staff of Back 25 Gaming is doing their best to have the most smooth evening, even for us commentators, for the organizer, for the teams, for everyone. But yeah, sometimes we can have some issues, but they be sure they are doing their best to have the most fair competition possible for everyone. But anyway, thank you very much for staying until the end. Thank you very much, Jonas, once again, and see you on tomorrow on this channel with Jens and Pyro at the broadcast for the English broadcast. There is still Alejandro Garnata for the Spanish broadcast as well. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.